We're live. Hello.
Here's Johnny.
Hello, everybody. I got to get my phone going. Hi, guys. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Are you doing good, Michael?
I'm great.
Good. I saw
Are
Ron
you
and
doing
Dee.
good?
I'm going to go all the way up to the top here. Who was the first? Mimi's Tret. Oh, I thought you said I love the clowns. I was going to say, no, why? She loves the crowns, Miriam Cipriano. Hello, Willie. Willie. What can't you wait? You can't wait for YouTube to roll what out to everyone, Cindy? Are you talking about the crowns? Elaine? I don't know. Shannon Ferrara. Oh, Stephanie turns her crown. Oh, you're talking about the chat thing. I don't mind them. It's just kind of fun to see. And then I can be like, you need to talk more. No, you're number one. I don't mind them. Oh,
wow, look at you all the way at the bottom of the list.
Gosh, the bottom.
It's like the teacher posted the grades on the bulletin board from highest to lowest.
Yeah, do you remember your times table? Those papers being like, I was never past the 4s. No, I think I made it past the 4s, and I never made it past the 6s. But it turns out I had a learning disability, and I could not pass my times tables. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Dusty Moose is on the loose today.
Uh-oh.
Watch out. Hello, Danny. Hello, Miss Karen Gillette. I think that Karen and Kim are splitting the duties today.
Kim said she's starting.
Well, thank you guys in advance so much. Misty said this is her last lot only. Okay, so we'll talk about that real quick before we get started.
She's over it.
Yeah, I have surgery June. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. No, I'm having surgery on June 11th. They're cutting my stomach completely open. So it's abdominal surgery. So I'm going to be taking the rest of the month off. I can't drive. I can't lift anything over, I think, 5 pounds. So,
how many pounds did they put you on again?
Huh?
How many pounds did they say again?
5.
You can lift a loaf of bread, girl.
Right? I know. So I will still be around, but I'm probably going to be doing some like live chats and stuff like that while I'm on the mend, but I'm not going to be having any live sales. So that is the deal with that. I am having some sales. I'm having my sale today with Michael, and then my sale on Vamp at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm having a sale Thursday with Enamor Amy on her channel. So make sure that you're subscribed to Amy's channel. That's Thursday at 7 p.m. Then I'm kicking off, Vamp's turning 2 years old, and I'm kicking off that weekend of live sales at 10. And then I'm having a sale at 2 on Saturday. And then I'm done. For the month of June. So I hope you guys will be around to be able to come to those sales. So Michael will be doing sales on Tuesdays on his channel. So make sure that you are subscribed to the Cult of Vintage. And I probably will be, I'm not going to be there next week or the week after, but I'll like be in contact with Michael. I might be on screen with him, or I'm going to be handling I'll be putting things like the bids up, and I may not be on screen, but I can help him because I want to do something. I am certain I'm going to want to do something.
She's going to be creeping.
I'll be a creeper, but I want to do something. You know what I mean? It's going to drive me nuts just sitting around being lazy. Anyway, so thank you guys in advance for all of that. I've gotten a lot of messages from people in regards to that. Also, really, really quick, while we have a live audience, I'm going to just show you, if I can remember which thing, is this one. If you want to go to Germany with Mark and I We have limited spots available. We are doing some vintage shopping in Germany, well, Berlin, Dresden. Also, we're going to the Czech Republic. So if you might be interested, let me know. You can send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com. I can send you a link for more information on the trip to Germany, but it is December 7th through 14th. We have very limited spots available. So if you're kind of on the fence about it, let me know and I can get you hooked up with that. All right, Michael, did you have any other announcements? Let me get that off. Oh my gosh. There we go.
No announcements. Just thank you everybody for being here. We do appreciate you.
Yay. Oh, Helen. Helen's number one, Michael.
That what?
Helen's number one.
Oh, Helen.
Oh, Melody, could one of the admins put the link to Michael's channel in the chat so everyone can make sure that they can easily make sure that they're subscribed to Michael's channel? That would be fantastic. Thank you, Kim.
Jeez,
she's fast. She's fast. Hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Lynn. Okay, let me give you the spiel about today. So Michael and I each have 20 items. We are doing things all auction style. There might be a few quick claims in there. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel in order to place any bids. Also, make sure that you send us your contact information. You can see our emails are right underneath our pictures here. It's also in the description of the video, so you can easily find it then. You can even take a little screenshot right now, so it'll remind you later. But send us an email with your full name and shipping address and your PayPal email. We only send invoices out through PayPal, but if you don't have a PayPal account, we're happy.
God, there's a groundhog at the window.
Oh, we want to see.
Hold on, I'll try.
No sudden movements, guys.
Ah. Oh, back. Can you see anything?
No, we can't. We can see
shit.
back of something.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay. Well. Okay.
It's because you can only see the phone.
Because then we can sing, I'm all right.
He came right up on the window and went, boop.
Okay, well, maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back.
He doesn't.
But if you don't have a PayPal account, it's okay. We're happy to send you a link that you can pay with your credit card, debit card. But we just need to know that when you send us your information, so we'll know that we need to send you a link. Also, if your address has changed, if you're wanting something shipped to a different address, please let us know that in advance so we can make sure that we have your correct information. And please note that payments must be made within 48 hours of receiving your invoice. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow. Michael's going to go ahead and get started on his tonight. So we need your information. Don't bid on something if you can't pay it within 48 hours. And if you buy something from me during my sale today, and then you come to my sale at 5 p.m. tonight, I will combine your shipping. So, just come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. It's not an app. That people get confused. You do not have to download an app. You just go to virtualantiquemarketplace.com on the Google, and it'll put you right there. You don't have to download anything. So I don't have it downloaded. I just go to virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So anyway, is there anything else that I'm forgetting? Just in cases. We will be doing just in cases. So during the countdown, you might see some people put in a JIC. That stands for just in case. And so the way that works, that's just kind of a bid assurance. Don't put in your just in case until the countdown starts. And please note that a just in case does turn into an actual bid if there is more than one. So just keep that in mind as you are bidding. Thank you, Amy. Just in case is just for active bidders. So you need to have thrown in a bid already before we get to the countdown in order to qualify for that. I think that's about it. We can go ahead and get started. Is he back?
He came back. No, sir. He's creeping on me.
I'm hoping that we can eventually see him in the reflection of your window.
What are you doing? Okay, goodbye.
Oh my gosh, is he so cute? It's a little groundhog.
Ish. I don't need it like
Listen,
3 feet from
my
me.
mother-in-law has a squirrel that keeps showing up, and he has the mange. And so he's like a naked squirrel. It's just so sad. It's so sad. Anyway, all right. Are we ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to switch us. Bloopity bloop. No. Oh my gosh. Why? Is this switching?
I don't think so.
Why is it not? Okay, let's just try it this way. No. Oh my gosh, here we go. Buckle up. It's not letting me switch.
Are you in? I don't know.
It isn't letting me switch. Wait, maybe I have to push a different button. No. It's not letting me switch. It's not letting me switch. We may just have to both be on screen at the same time.
What does this do? No.
Yeah, normally I can just use my little mouse and roll us over. Technology.
What are you doing? You cannot come in here.
Oh, yes, he can.
No, he can't.
He's a pet. I'm hoping that we can end up seeing him in the reflection of your window.
I don't want, no.
Aw.
We're in downtown. Like, we got the deer, the raccoon, the skunks, the groundhogs, the owls. Like, we're in.
Well, I can't, it won't let me switch us. So we may just both have to be on screen. Or, see, gosh, why will it not do? Or I'll just go, no.
I'm trying to see if I can do it. Hide.
No, gosh, that didn't do anything. Yeah, it won't let me.
Don't want.
Why are you not letting me, StreamYard? Did you update? And now present or invite.
That's what I see.
Hi, Anne.
Leave, invite, present, settings.
Video invite, share screen. We don't want to do that. Yeah, it isn't. New layout? No. Cancel. Okay, well, I don't know what to do other than.
Well, we'll just do it like this.
That's weird, Michael.
Right?
Hi, Rachel.
We're just gonna.
Oh, nope. Hang on, let me try one more thing.
Okay.
Well, that's not working either. All right, we're just gonna have to do it like that.
Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna start the sale off with a tiny choice. It's a choice starting at $10. $10 choice if anybody is interested. The first choice, well, these are your two choices. I have the Jack in the Box, which is made in Japan. Or we've got our porcelain, which I mean, I guess technically, you know, both are porcelain, but this one has a glaze. But this is, I cannot, Ophelia. He's a little German lion. So those are your two choices. You can do the German lion.
I feel like this
with no chips, no cracks. He is 1.5 inches tall, and he is 3.25 inches long. Again, no chips, no cracks. He is stamped again, Ophelia. He is made in Germany.
Ophelia,
you're breaking my heart. I know. I love the little tiny treasures.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have an affinity for them.
It's
Just
a Leo.
like I do. I have like a little curio cabinet just stock full of them. There's no rhyme, there's no reason. You just buy what you love, and when you have it all together, it just makes sense. So that is the first choice. It's the Ophelia German lion, and again, the Jack in the Box is made in Japan. Truth be told, when I got the Jack in the Box, honestly, I did plan on keeping him, but his colors are a little too vibrant for my personal collection. Mine are a little bit more muted. It's It's got more of like an antique feel to it. He's more of like your mid-century kitsch. He does have the cold paint. There are hits to the cold paint. As you can see, there is some paint loss to it, but overall he displays beautifully. The
He'd be
Jack in
great
the
with your
Box
penny
is
dolls.
2 7/8 inches tall, 2 7/8 inches tall in the Jack in the Box. He's got a very Pinocchio-esque feel to him. Or again, we had the Ophelia German lion. Those are the two choices. If there's no interest, I'm setting them down and we're moving on.
All right. He would also look really cute with your little penny doll collections because
I
he's
just,
different. Oh, bring him back.
again, no rhyme, no reason, in my opinion.
Well, we like that.
There is no rhyme,
Chaos
no reason, in my
ensues.
opinion. Sometimes the less rhyme and reason, the better off the collection
I
is. Well,
agree with
thank you, Stephanie. At $10, you'll get your pick. Let's do the countdown. I'm just doing 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Lion or Jack in the Box?
The lion sleeps tonight.
I'm gonna eat the Jack in the Box. No, not me.
The lion sleeps tonight.
There's our clowny lion bid end. Thank you, Miss Kim. Stephanie, appreciate you, lady. Would you like the Jack in the Box? Or would you like the lion? The Jack in the Box is coming to you, Stephanie. Thank you so much.
Very cute. See, I'm like used to, normally I switch us. But I'm not going to do that now. Okay, so my first item, I'm going to start at $25. And I have a couple of vintage,
Gotcha.
I have a couple of vintage lunch boxes that I'm bringing today. And honestly, a lot of the other things that I'm bringing today are kind of like a patriotic theme. Since this is my last sale of the month, I want you to be able to get some things that you can use for your 4th of July displays and that sort of thing. So this, I guess could still fit in. This goes with everything. This is a Walt Disney World metal lunchbox by Aladdin. You can see the Country Bear Jamboree on this side, a classic. They've revamped it now. It used to be a whole different show. Some people love it. Some people miss the old one, but we got the Country Bear Jamboree on this side. And then on this side, we've got this great Walt Disney World graphic. I love the old monorail up there. We've got the little train. And around the sides of the box, we've got the Jungle Book, the Jungle Boat. We've got, you can see this is the bottom of it. There is some rust on the bottom. We've got the Contemporary resort there. That is the underwater. What is that called? The Nautilus or something? I don't remember. There we've got the tiki room. I guess that's the Adventureland. And then we have the train. And on the inside, it is a little rusty on the inside, but we do have the thermos. So that's a treat that we have the thermos. This is from the 1970s. But on the thermos, we've got Mickey on the train, and then there's the Fort Wilderness. That looks like the Polynesian. There's the Contemporary, and we got the castle. So, and it does have it doesn't have the little flip top lid. It has this kind of lid, like you can put your SpaghettiOs. Did anybody else, their mom would put SpaghettiOs in their thermos for lunch? Don't you remember the smell of your lunchbox? It was always like a peanut butter, potato chips kind of thing. I just remember that. I myself always liked to eat the school lunch, but I had my Garfield lunchbox. Anyway, Lynn is in at 30. Thank you guys again so much for your bids. Let's go ahead and let's count it down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Really? So Catherine said that the Contemporary is where Richard Nixon said, I am not a crook. I'm not a crook. Yeah, I forgot. They did like a whole press conference or something there, right? I actually learned that on one of Adam the Woo's videos. He did a little deep dive on it. Okay, so Lynn has a bid of 35 and she put in a just in case of 150, but luckily you didn't have to do that, Lynn. You got it at $35. Thank you so very much, Lynn. I got another lunchbox coming up next, but thank you so much, Lynn, for your bids. I appreciate it. Gosh, see, I'm used to switching us.
Okay, we're just gonna keep it going. The next piece we have is another made in Japan. It's super cute and kitschy, great for spring and summer, or if you just love your little amphibians, you keep them out year round. But it's our two frogs on their little garden underplate. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. And yes, the frogs, of course, are your salt and pepper shakers. I'll start it at 15 if anybody is interested. You've got your little rosettes. You've got your spaghetti grass on there. So again, it's very much like a garden path. I've had this same underplay. I think it was chickens or roosters. So I thought that was really interesting. Again, it is stamped made in Japan. Okay, that is 5.5 inches long, by the way. 5.5 inches long. And then we do have our little froggies. Both have their cork stoppers. Are they original or not? I don't know. But they're, again, stamped made in Japan. But then you've got your little amphibian. Look at those lips. My gracious. Ow. But none of the pieces underplay the salt and pepper shakers. None of it have any chips or cracks to it. When it's fully assembled, it comes in at approximately 3 inches tall. Okay, 3 inches tall. So darling little amphibious salt and pepper shakers with the garden underplate. No chips, no cracks. Again, all stamped, made in Japan. I thought it'd be really cute for this time of year in the kitchen as a figural piece or just as a decoration.
They look a little Majolica-esque.
They do. They do. The colors are much more vibrant. They are, of course, underglazed, so you don't have to worry about any of the paint loss to it.
Oh,
But if you don't have any interest on those, I'm going to set them to the side and we're going to keep it moving.
Now I'm singing Froggy Winton Courtin in my mind now. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Froggy Winton Courtin and she did right. Okay. Anyway, Froggy Winton Courtin and she did right. Something on the others. Anyway. Okay. Hi, Gavin. Gosh, dang it. I'm still so used to switching us. Okay. I have another lunchbox. This one is the Jungle Book. So it has two different designs. It's also from the 70s. It is Aladdin. This one does not have the thermos. It does not have the thermos, but they all look like that on the inside. But you're not going to show people the inside. You're just going to show people the outside. So on the, and I'm going to start this one at $18. It does not have the thermos. And so you can see on this side, we've got this scene here from the Jungle Book. We got Baloo. We've got, is that King Louis? That kid. What is his name? Dang
Mowgli.
It. Mowgli. And I don't remember what her name is. And we got these monkeys up here. His little girlfriend.
I don't remember her.
And then on this side, we've got Baloo with the bananas. And what was the panther?
Oh, girl, I have no idea.
It's been a long time. The Jungle Book was never one of my, it wasn't one of my favorite movies. It wasn't one of my kids' favorite movies either, but it's got a lot of fun graphics.
Mine either.
Pangera. Hi, Susan. All right, so this one, all I wanted to say is John Antrim wrote his name in Sharpie. Now, you can get this off with a magic marker. I just kind of leave it on because to me, John's mom wrote his name on this lunchbox back in the 70s, and that's its story. So I don't have the heart to take it off, but if the person that buys this, if they want to get that off, you can use a dry erase marker and it will come off. All right, so let's go ahead and count this down. Lynn is also in at 25, and let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You can also just display it like this too if you really like the graphics on the side. Maybe not with John's name showing.
Or with.
Or with, but I will leave that all up to you. Susan had Marilyn's ugly plaid lunchbox. Those are pretty popular though now. The plaid, anything plaid, typically has a pretty good resale value. All right, Miss Lynn, you got another one, girl. That one's coming to you for $25. Thank you so very much.
Okay, let's do some glass. I got a little Fenton piece here for you. It is 8 3/4 inches tall. I am obsessed with the opaline glass, the opalescent glass, not opaline, opalescent glass. Obviously, this is in that beautiful Tiffany blue with the opalescence, $15. This is what we will start it with.
Nice.
There are no chips, no cracks, no flea bites to the piece. This one does not have the Fenton stamp on it. And unfortunately, this one does not have the fluoresce, so we can't be exact on a date when this one was made. Again, the ones that do this particular colorway with the fluoresce, those are specific to the year 1951, so we don't know. We know it's older than 1971 because it doesn't have that stamp, but again, exact date can't be sure. Again, it's 8 3/4 inches tall. Beautiful light blue with the opalescent. It does have, of course, the hobnail base to it. I love it. Again, I think it's just great for this time of year with those pale yellows, the greens. You can certainly keep it out oh gosh, with like the silver for a mid-century, like if you have the tinsel tree, that's a beautiful look. Keep it out for winter to create that icy, the milk glass, the clear glass. Add it with your red and your milk glass for your patriotic displays if you prefer. I think Misty had some. Did you have flags? You just have like those little wooden dowel flag. Yep. And you can probably get 2 flags in there depending on the diameter of your rods. But it's an easy decoration. Again, we discovered a couple of weeks ago putting in the vintage French beaded flowers. These particular size, like these small swung vases, definitely great to display those in. So, and yes, John, also for Hanukkah.
Yes.
Definitely do it for Hanukkah. All right, we got Miss Ann in at 18. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Tink. Appreciate you, ladies, for your bids. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. All right, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
Hey, buttermilk. Yeah, but I like when I would get a lunchbox as a kid, I had to use that lunchbox for like 3 years.
Aggressive. Go ahead, Marcy. Uh-oh, Tink got her just in case. And Tink, who is that? You got a Muppet. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Cam, for your blue heart bid and appreciate you, lady. Sorry, Ann, it came in afterwards. That means Miss Tink at 26. Yep. The Fenton blue is coming to you. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, pretty. Tink.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I've had this sitting on my shelf because I've just been waiting on summer. So this is a Jim Shore, which I don't normally buy, but I've had him for a while. And I thought, for a summer patriotic display, and he's a cat. So Jim Shore is that very like patchwork quilt kind of look. He has little acrylic whiskers, and he is a yellow-orange cat with a patriotic quilted motif. It says freedom down below. And this one is from 2003. And it is Heartwood Creek with Liberty and Justice for All, 2003. Jim Shore. No chips or cracks on it. And it's got a nice design all the way around. And on his tail, he has a little flag. And oh, I am starting him at $15 if there's any interest. And then hello, Sharon. No, my God. Hello, Heather and Sharon. My goodness gracious. Okay. He is 6.5 inches tall. And he doesn't have any chips or flaws on him. So I think, if you have your, like that vase that Michael just sold, you have your red, white, and blue. He can just be tucked right in. I'm going to be doing some soda bottle lots, which look really nice for a summertime display as well. Or if you just like cats, or if you collect Jim Shore. So that's why I thought he's a cat. He's Jim Shore. He's like a theme. So that's kind of what checked all the boxes for me when I decided to bring him today. All right. Miss Rose.
American Jim Shore. Hello.
Yep. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Anyway, thank you guys again so much. And Rose is in at 15. And let's go ahead and count our cat down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Helen is still holding down the #1 spot in the chat.
Uh-oh, Helen.
She's wearing the crown today, Helen is.
Chatty Cathy.
She's wearing the crown as the top chatter. All right, there is the bid in. All right, Miss Rose, Kitty Cat is coming to you for $15. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. But hang on, I forgot. Let me write down Rose's name. Lynn, you won the Jungle Book was a giveaway winner, so you win. So Miss Lynn, you're going to get a vamp button. You're going to get a Stay Weird sticker. You're going to get a Choose Vintage Vamp sticker. And you can clip this on your purse or clip it somewhere, but you're going to get it's on the wrong side. No, it's not. An emotional support pickle. Little tag. And it says, life isn't always bread and butter. So this pickle is here to help you deal with all that life throws your way. It's got a little clip on it. So those are coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Sweet. Okay, so this is the first time that I am ever going to be selling one of these. So we're going to start kind of medium size, but ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I am selling a jewelry junk jar. Now, by junk, I don't mean junk, because there are good pieces in here. I will tell you this. There's a lot of necklaces. There's a lot of bracelets. There's a Timex watch. You have both pierced and clip-on earrings. There are little buttons, but what I love about it most is the displayability. I mean, the colors are all fantastic. You've got like the champagne. I'm starting it at 20. You have like the champagne colored faux pearls, the white pearls, you have gold tones. There's a little bit of silver thrown in there. I know for sure there's a milk glass scarab bracelet in here. Again, faux pearl necklaces, clip-on earrings, pierced earrings. So there is definitely stuff in here that you can wear. This very interesting. Look at that trippy ring. Whoa, man, it's psychedelic. Ooh, it's like tie-dye on your ring. I love it. I didn't measure this ring. This is adjustable, so it should fit most people. Look at that. It's funsy. We've got a clip-on earring here. This one is actually German. What else do we have? We've got a little pendant here, fleur-de-lis, kind of like a crest. We've got a little pierced ear snowflake. I do believe the other one is actually right here. So you do have the matching set there on those. We've got this very Miriam Haskell. This is a clip earring. The other one is in here too. So this one again is a clip earring. But whether you're crafting or whether you want to wear some of it, definitely. We've got another little pin here. This is a little sailboat with the white enameling. You can taste the colors.
Tastes like.
Here we've got a screwback earring.
Ooh, I like those.
Very Art Deco. Again, that
Yeah.
one's got the screwback on it.
You get all of these for one price.
Little faux pearl, again, screwback on that. We've got this necklace here. Your pearls.
And clench your pearls, need be.
Ooh, I got this chain wrapped around here. There's a little bracelet in here for you.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, little faux diamonds. Another faux necklace, faux pearl necklace. Let's see. Oh, there's several of these in here. Little grapes with the faux pearls.
Oh,
Let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. This little pin.
kind of matches that bracelet in a way.
You screw it on and off here. Isn't that nifty? Bam, there you go. So you can screw that on and off. This one's not marked. This one would be really pretty in a display cleaned up. Here is that scarab bracelet.
Pretty.
Okay. This one is quite the statement. I don't know how one wears this.
Is it for your, like a color clip?
I don't know.
Like
Because
you
it doesn't have like fasteners on it or anything.
Oh.
But it's pretty cool.
Hi, Heather.
So that's just a taste again. And then you have that little Timex watch in here, ladies. There's that. Doesn't appear to be working currently, so you definitely would need a new bracelet, hello, a new battery, but it is Timex. Electric.
It's electric.
West Germany movement on that one.
Trying to get in the door.
And oh, there's the other earring, that Art Deco screwback earring. I'll do one more piece. Now maybe I'll do two, because these, what is this? Ah, where did it go? It said New York. I want to know what it is. Here it is. Oh, this is one of those wrap bracelet. Oh, shoot. It got tangled. See if I can free it here. Oh, my word. Well, it's one of these bracelets that's actually a watch. So there's 4 bands on there, but you wrap it around your wrist several times. So you have your bracelets and your watch all in one.
I don't know.
That one's just called Sarah Designs, no H, New York. So that one's pretty clever. Again, it doesn't appear to be working. You would just need a new battery on that one. It's water resistant. So that is a taste of what you will get in the junk jewelry. Most of it is actually in really good condition. It's not like damaged, broken junk jewelry. So yeah, but you get it all. Thank you, Nikki Moss, for your bid. Appreciate you. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a bid end. Scarab bracelet.
Scarab.
Scarab. There's that little threaded pin.
Oh, Melanie. Melanie jumped in at 21.
Sailboat pin.
Ooh, Nelly.
Well, there it is. It's a pew pew. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Kim, for the bid. And Melody Morris, lady, congratulations at 21. It's coming to you.
Woo! Heather wanted to know who I'm selling with today. Well, it's Michael Todd from the Cult of Vintage. We sell together every Tuesday.
Nikki, who the hell are you?
We have for the past 5 years, Heather.
Well, sit down and pay attention. And you'll find out.
But we're glad that you're here, Heather. We are glad that you're here. I'd say hope we come back. Well, you can still come back to Michael's channel on Tuesday, but I will be off for the rest of the month for YouTube sales. All right, I should have done my little test. Actually, I might go get that and to test it here in a minute. This is a perpetual calendar. This feels like Bakelite. Hang on. Let me see if I got my cream over here. Oh, I don't know where it is. I don't know. I'm not going to say it feels like Bakelite, but I don't have my my cream to test it, and I can never smell it. So here it is. It says on here that it is Robert Husbands. Now so apparently Robert Husbands was gifted this back in the day, but I don't mind that Robert's name is on there. I love these perpetual calendars. This was not in working condition when I got it, but Mark worked his magic and it now works. So you lift this little thing up to change the months, and all the months are there. We're just going to keep it in June, and you just slide the months in and out of that little slot, and then the numbers are all here. So you just hit the numbers, put it on your desk. It's the 35th day of June. You can change the numbers. So it is in working order now, and all of the numbers and the months are there and intact. So again, you know what? I'm starting this at, oh my gosh. Start bids at 15. Hi, H. So starting it at 15. And to change the months, like I said, you just pull this out, and then the months slide. They're double-sided. And they're like on this, like, almost like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Celluloid. There's June. We're going to get June back on there. It's the best month of the year, June. And you just slide it in. I know some people collect perpetual calendars. They make all kinds of different designs. Okay, June. What are you doing? And then you just, I didn't get it on there all the way. You got to really make sure you slide it in there the right way. And then you just pop it back in. It's as easy as this. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Hi, Miriam Cipriano. And I do believe this definitely feels like Bakelite. I really think that it is, but my gut is telling me that it is, but I haven't tested it, and I can never smell it. Usually if you're trying to test something that's Bakelite, if you get it warm, it'll smell a little bit like ammonia, but I can never smell it. I can never smell it. You can also take 409, spray some 409 on a Q-tip, rub it. If it turns yellow, then it is Bakelite. You can also use, I can't remember what the cream is called, but you put that on there, and also you can test it. It's like for testing Bakelite. Anyway, it's a $15 from Miriam. Let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Ooh. 16. Oh, I can't count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Miriam Cipriano. Minx's sister turns 85.
Wow.
I mean, like I said, some people don't get to live to 85. So it's a gift to be able to live to be 85. Ooh, Melanie's coming in hot.
Mhm.
Wait, but Melanie, it was after the bid.
Oh, it was my
So
bad.
you
Sorry.
were just a little behind. But Miriam Cipriano, that perpetual calendar is coming to you for $15. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, so I have got a tiny treasure. I'm gonna sell her. It is here. She's got her Dresden hallmark on there, up here, our crown. We've got Germany underneath it. Y'all, it is a tiny ballerina, and she is in exceptional condition. 3 inches long
Oh,
here on the base, okay? And she stands 1.5 inches tall. Now, y'all know it's that porcelain lace. However, there is zero condition
wow, that's
issues
rare.
with her. Her
Oh,
lace is fully intact. Her flowers, there's no chips, there's no cracks to them. Her
beautiful.
fingers, there's no breakage to her fingers. She has
Mm,
got, look at that face paint on her. It is, ooh, maybe not.
she's
It
lovely.
is phenomenal. I love the movement on her. And I'll rotate her here to the back. You can see. Again, there is
Love her.
no condition issues, even to the lace of the collar. She just is so incredibly expressive. I am going to start her at 25. Okay. Like I said, the fingers are fully intact. There's no flea bites. There's no flea bites to the flowers. There's no damage to the lace.
Mm,
I just love her. I love her. And she does have her green bodice on. And then we've got those 4 blue flowers on there. You've got some gold gilding to the bottom. She's an exceptional piece. She really, truly is. So again, she
Dresden.
is, where am I at? She's 1.5 inches tall.
Highland.
Okay. And then the base is where you at 3 inches on that one. And again, just an absolutely exceptional condition
Yeah,
on
because
her.
they're always damaged.
Even when you find one that's like that looks pretty good,
Yeah.
there's always just a bit that
Right.
is
Or it's
damaged.
yellowed.
Yes. Yeah, the Dresden lace does have a tendency to yellow. And maybe, you know what that might be? Because smoking was so popular
Mm-hmm.
and
Just
people
kind of
just didn't
getting that
clean these
porcelain.
little tiny ones, or they just dusted them. They didn't really get them wet. But she's just in exceptional condition. Thank you, Stephanie, for your bid. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, they did.
One
Dresden.
and a half inches tall. Yes, she is Dresden.
Dresden, Germany.
Germany.
We're going there. I want to
All
find
right.
Dresden.
I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
She's beautiful. I love that green. The green and that blue combination together are really, really pretty.
I like her body movement.
Helen says that's her in the morning doing her stretches. Looks
Oh,
just
get
like
it,
she
Helen.
said.
There's our bid end. Thank you, Miss
Aw,
Kim. Stephanie, congratulations and thank you. I will certainly send her off
very
to
sweet.
Miss Bobby Herb. Thank you. I'm sure she will love it. She'll
Very,
add it
very
to her
sweet.
collection.
Very kind, Stephanie. That was very, very sweet. All right, I'm gonna see if it's nope, still not let me switch. All right, my next item I'm gonna start at $20. He is a bear. And if you have been in any antique mall vintage stores, you know that the teddy bears are incredibly incredibly expensive. He is very, very different. And he would be great for your patriotic displays. He's a little sailor bear. And look at his little bell-bottom pants, his little sailor pants. Now, he does have a little stain right here on his pants, but his pants are like a blue velvet. There is some fading on him, as you can see. But look, he's got his little sailor hat on, and he still has the little ribbon on the back of his hat. Let me show you a close-up of his little face there. He's so incredibly cute. The inside of his ears are also a red felt, and I love his little striped shirt with his little I don't know what his little flap, his little sailor suit flap in the back, and he's just darling. And he's he's a very nice big size. I don't even have a measuring tape over here, but he's certainly very, very cute. And he would look really, really cute with your patriotic displays. He could sit on like on your entryway chair or even up on a table. You could also put a little flag, you know, in his hand as well. Very, very cute. And I don't know if he could definitely represent, you know, a Parisian sailor. He isn't, you know, necessarily belong to any particular company or country. He doesn't have any tags, so I don't know who made him, but I just thought that he was just different and a lot of fun. So he's just really, really cool. All right. Okay. I was like, what? There was a big message I saw here.
I like the age on him.
I do too. There are, I mean, I think that the age on him is just not necessarily because he was overly played with. I tend to like the ones that were kind of over, like they've got a missing ear, they got a missing eye or whatever. I think that he was just kind of set. But he just,
they have a story.
Yeah, over the years, he's just kind of gotten a little faded. He might have sat too close to the sun in a window, possibly. He got a little faded. But honestly, his fur is in really, really good condition. So I don't think that he was definitely like played with. He was more like a display bear. Gosh, let me turn that off. All right. There's no interest in him. I'm going to end up taking him. I'm taking some summary things that I've got to get to the antique mall. So he's going to join the crew with the patriotic stuff at the antique mall. But thanks for looking at him, guys.
Okay. And the next item that I have is in this sale. Let me double check. Yeah. It is my favorite item. It's a work of art and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I have never seen this particular piece, I've seen similar, but definitely not in the colorway either. It's just, I'm obsessed. I'm kind of disappointed that the colors don't work for our decor, but oh well, maybe it'll work better for somebody else, but look at this. Now, it is very much like Stephen Williamson glass. I am not going to say that it is, but it is this, look at this peach cased glass with the amber applied base. You've got the thorns on it. Look at the opalescent morning glory. To me, it looks like a morning glory on there. The green leaves. It's just, oh my gosh, the colors on it are exceptional. If maybe like this is too busy for you, you can always rotate it and you can display just the branches with the green leaves on it. It is a lidded candy dish, so you know you can take that off. Look at how thick that glass is. I mean, it's exceptional. There's no flea bites, no chips in there. Okay. And then when we look at the handle, again, we can see that thick cased glass. We've got the barbed wire, the thorn up here. Now, there does appear to be one chip, and it's right here on this particular piece. It looks like it would have been a thorn, but it is snapped off. It is just, it's like the back end of it, but it is rough back here. That's the only condition issue. I am going to start it off at 50 if anybody is interested. There's no signature to it. It's just, it is an exceptional piece of art glass. Like, look at that. You know, the candy dish itself is a piece. You have the lid is a piece. Every leaf, the morning glory, that base and the amber glass is all applied to it. It's just, it's stunning. It is 7.5 inches when it is fully assembled. 7.5 inches when fully assembled. And the best thing, well, I don't know if it's the best thing, but if you are a lover of the uranium glass, this thing lights up the entire thing. Nay, the morning glory lights up, and then all of the peach. The amber glass and the green leaves, those do not fluoresce, but the peach and the morning glory, man, these things, look at that. This thing lights up like nobody's business. And what it is, it's that custard colored glass on the interior. Look at that. Is that not
Wow.
fabulous or what? And I mean, that green comes when you shine the light because it's just the thinnest little layer of peach glass on there that it does allow that green to come through. The morning glory, look at this. I mean, when you shine it on the inside, you get full uranium green glow. Look at that. But then when you come to the outside, it is a little bit more muted, milky, but not as much just because that peach glass is so thin. That morning glory lights up like nobody's business.
Wow. That's incredible.
So if you do have a UV collection, you can certainly add this one in there. Look at that. I just think that's exceptional. Even without it, it's a gorgeous piece of art glass. It is quite substantial in weight. I love it. Look at this base, y'all. Look at that. Again, very organic in its feel.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that exceptional? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. There are some air bubbles. There were some air bubbles in the body. Like right in here. Can you see them in there? There's a couple of air bubbles. Separation between that interior and exterior glass, but oh gosh. So again, you were coming in at 7.5 inches tall, very Williams-esque. A lot of the Williams glass you see typically is like cherries. You'll see like red fruit on there. I've never seen this piece before. It's just, like I said, it's absolutely gorgeous.
It's such a summery piece of glass though, too. I think it would be so pretty in like a kitchen. It just looks like summer to me.
It's gorgeous. All right, we got our bid. Who is it? Miss Christina, thank you so much for your bid. I really do appreciate that. 7.5 inches tall with that gorgeous uranium custard in there, and of course on the morning glory. Well, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be done. Check out that interior again, because
Wow,
wow,
that's amazing.
it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I was thrilled to be able to find this piece. This is quality right here, y'all. There's our peachy bid, and thank you so much, Miss Kim. Do appreciate it. Well, Miss Christina, girl, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you.
Very nice. No, I see. I'm trying to. Are you guys hearing me okay? Because like I keep getting it, like it keeps getting broken up to me, and I just want to see if it's me.
I hear you okay.
You can hear me fine. Okay, I'm gonna do this round, and then I may leave and then come back
Here,
because
wait,
it's
what if I mute?
okay. No, it's not. It's just like it's real glitchy, and I'm looking at my Wi-Fi signal, and it's not real strong. So And like right now, Michael, you were completely frozen. Oh, see? Yeah, I'm gonna see if this will work. And if it doesn't, then I'll leave and then I'll come back. Okay. So my next item, this is a lovely piece of ephemera. I believe that this is from World War I era. Just because of the planes that are in it. So this is actually a piece of, for my personal collection. I'm selling a lot of things and I'm just not decorating for every holiday like I used to. I'm going to show you the back of it first. It is a fan and it has this great advertisement for I.O. Murray, the shoe seller in Sisterville, West Virginia. And it says, best shoes, everything new that is good. We fit your feet. Wells Kincaid wrote their name in ink on the back of it. Way to go, Wells. On the front of it is where the money shot is, if you will. So here we have the front of it. We've got the sailor with the American flag. We've got these battleships, and you can see the biplanes. Those to me very much look like they are a World War I era plane. And just like his image with the coloring in his cheeks and everything, he just doesn't say World War II to me. He's saying more World War I. There isn't a date on it, but it says 305 America First. And then, what does that say over there? FAS. So also Wells Kincaid wrote their name on the front. They apparently didn't want anybody else to use their fan. There's also initials written on the stick of the fan. So they really did not want anybody to use nor steal their fan. Now, I had this display. Let me put in a starting price. I should do that. I'm starting it at 15. And it's honestly, this is in such good condition. It's not torn. It's got a little bit of folding on the corners, and that's it. The way that I displayed it, I just stuck it in one of my bottles and did it like that. But I know I liked it too. My dad was in the Navy. My brother was in the Navy. So I kind of have a soft spot for the Navy guys in our life and women, Navy men and women. Okay, see, it's not, oh my gosh. Anyway, some technology is not my friend today, but I absolutely love this. Again, like with this bear, if you've got your bears, you can, display it with one of your plushies. I like it. And if you get hot, you can use it as a fan. We won't tell Wells Kincaid that you touched his fan because apparently he did not want anybody to touch his fan. Thank you guys so much for your bid. Lynn is in at 20. And again, the only issues are the little folding at the corners and Mr. Kincaid's name written on both sides and the stick. But I like the advertisement piece as well on the back. But that's where it's at for me. And again, those planes, you can see the battleships too in the ocean. And look at the submarine right there. You see the submarine? I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Your dad was on a destroyer. My dad was on a minesweeper. He did a lot of, my brother was on the USS Eisenhower, an aircraft carrier. So, okay. So that's Michael as a bear because he's so tall.
Ow.
Right. Miss Lynn has a just in case of 55, but I don't think you're going to need it, Lynn. You're not. This is coming to you for $20. Thank you so very much. I will send it along with your lunch boxes. Thank you so very much.
So just a quick shout out and a double thank you to both Melody and Christina. Yes, ladies, I did get your contact
Wonderful.
information, and I have to tell you how very much I do appreciate you being so proactive and sending it out.
Yeah,
That really does. I know it seems silly, but it really does mean a lot. So
it
thank you,
does.
ladies, for being so proactive both in doing that. Okay, next item. Ooh, we got to make decisions. So I still like in my head. I'm struggling with this one, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so it is vintage. I am starting it at $35. It does come in its original packaging. Okay.
Okay.
The packaging does have like boxing to it, but there is the box. Okay. That's the box. It's front and back. It is, in fact, from Department 56, believe it or not.
I love Department 56 things.
It is hand blown glass. It is the crescent moon. You can use it as an ornament, as an embellishment. But look at that.
Ooh.
You have that beautiful. Now, this is like a mercury glass with a satin glass effect. Okay. So you've got that side to it. But then on the other side, when we rotate it, look at that coppery amber mercury glass to it. There's no chips. There's no cracks to it.
That's
It's a
incredible.
gorgeous piece. Now it does have the original hoarding here to it, which in my opinion is a bit excessive, but to each their own. The moon itself from point to point is 12 and a half
Ooh.
inches. 12 and a half inches. So on the back, you really get a good read. You know, one half, very reflective with that mercury glass effect. And on the other end, you have like that satin glass effect. So you can pick and choose. Look at that. That crescent moon, that shiny side, or you can have the satin side to it. I don't know. I think both have their merits. Both are really cool. You know, you could do this in a Christmas tree. This is certainly something that you could leave out year round. Totally up to you. It's really interesting because you can see, look at it's from the it's from the 90s, Minx. So it is vintage. Look at that, where it was hand blown. Isn't that fabulous? But again, 12 and a half inches, 12 and a half inches from point to point here.
That's
And again,
amazing.
it does come in its original Department 56 box. No condition issues to the crescent moon itself. But if we don't have any interest on that item, I'm going to set it to the
Ooh.
side and we'll keep it moving.
Could you imagine that on the top of a Christmas tree with like, I think that would make or like a Halloween Christmas tree. Put that at the
It would be cool year round, yeah.
I love that. Love, 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 love that. All right. My next item, I'm going to do the brass bookends. I am going to start them at 30. They are, hi, Caitlin, they are brass. And I ran and got my magnet because I wanted to double check. But you get two of them because they're, you know, I actually have two bookends. You don't just get one, you get them both. You get them both. But they are eagles and they are brass because the magnet does not stick to brass. So if you're trying to decide, are those brass? Are they metal? You can sometimes be fooled because you're like, that's metal. That's just a cast metal. Because it does kind of look like it. But if you have a magnet and the magnet doesn't stick to it, then you know that it's brass. But you can use these obviously as bookends like that. I kind of don't like them like that. I like them in a display like that. So you could either put your books, you know, you could still have your books, but I would put them this way, or you could put them just on a shelf and just kind of like a figural piece. You could also use them. They're heavy enough to where you could probably use them as a doorstep for not a really heavy door. Just slide the door underneath there, and you can use them as a bookend. I honestly think they'd be cute for cookbooks, like on your in your kitchen or in your dining room. But yeah, they're really, really nice. They're not, I don't see any maker's mark stamped on them, but they are both in extremely, extremely good condition. Really no tarnishing or pitting at all. But we got the eagle with the shield and the wheat. It's just the, the symbol of America.
I got you, Lynn.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah, they don't have 176 on it. Now, think about this, though, guys, too. When you're outsourcing things at yard sales, at flea markets, at antique stores, we are almost upon America's 250th anniversary. So kind of like patriotic-y things, I think, are going to be a little bit increased in value. It's just like, remember 1976, the bicentennial, all the Americana stuff you kept seeing everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. I think it's probably going to happen again. All right, so Caitlin, or no, not Caitlin, Angela has a bid of 30. So let's go ahead and let's count them down. Here we go. 20, 19, 8. Wait, hang on. They do have a maker's mark on them. And I can't read it. Well, I can't read it, but there is a maker's mark stamped right here, right there. All right, 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They've got like remnants of the little felt feeties on the bottom. If you are worried about them scratching your surface, I would replace them. Like that one only has 2 on one side, and you can get those at Walmart in like the framing area. Oh, Miss Joan jumped in. Miss Joan jumped in. Oh, 1770. Yeah, but I know in 1976 was the bicentennial, and you kept seeing that everywhere. All right. Okay. Oh, Miss Joan D jumped in at the last minute. I'm so sorry, Angela. They are going to Miss Joan for $31. Thank you so very much.
Snipity sniping.
What name does it show? Oh, show here. Well, I mean,
here she is.
I can't read it. It says Tiffany. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say Tiffany.
Lynn, can you do me a favor? It's been a little bit, so if you could resend me out your contact information, I would appreciate that. But thank you again, Lynn. Okay, our next item. It is the iconic, the one, the only, the cutie. So we've got our composition cutie, who is in overall really good condition, especially the vase. There is minor crazing to the composition, but there's no like deep cracks or gouges to it. The most significant, there's 2. It's like the paint separated fully from the base to it right here in the webbing of her fingers. And then we do have a chip to the paint right there on the toe. She does come in her original romper. We do have, you can kind of see, I don't know what the technical term for this, but they did like the pink finishing fabric here on her ruffle, and it's tattered here on this particular side. Okay, so those are your 3 issues of concern, but otherwise, she sits, she stands. We're going to start her at 35. Again, this is the OG composition Cupie, but it came in a very plain box, and this is how they were dressed. They always came in this romper. It was a different fabric, I guess, whatever they had lying around. Not overly complex, but she is absolutely darling. And again, I like these when they do have like a lot of crazing to them.
I do too.
it's personal aesthetics. It's totally subjective, but she's in really good condition, especially the paint. The eyebrows are still on there. She is 12 and a half inches tall, 12 and a half inches tall. And again, comes in her original romper. She does have her elastic in her joints, which is still in pretty good condition. It's not super taut, but it's not
Yeah.
like weeble wobbly either. The neck is definitely really good on that one. Look at that little side eye.
Again, for your summer displays. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, you have her out year round. You can't just put her
I
out for
know, but
summer.
I know, but I'm just like thinking that would be so cute with like a little litho bucket next to her.
Yeah, a little pale, like she's going to
Yeah,
the beach.
I love her.
She is a darling. I don't know. There's her little blue
She's what,
flowers,
probably
blue
1930s,
hearts,
40s?
30s, 40s,
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
I love her.
So she is a sweetheart. She displays beautifully. She
Hmm.
really truly does. So again, 1930s, 1940s composition Cupid, 12 and a half inches tall. Okay,
Oh,
Miss Diane is
yay.
gonna, I was like, oh, today. All right, let's do the
She
countdown.
needs a
So
cigarette in her hand.
2019, she needs a little something stronger. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
Look at that little happy face. I love a Cupid. I love a Cupid.
I know those little pinchable cheeks. Pinch.
Adorable.
Well, Diane, I'm already writing you down on that. Yep. Thank you, Kim, for the bid. And Miss Diane, lady, congratulations and thank you. At $35, she
Good
is coming
deal.
to you.
Adorable. All right, so I've got another little piece of patriotic stuff. This was also mine. The Young American Serves book. We've got little goobers on it. So you keep your little coins in this book. And it says this Defend America Coin Savings Book is designed to afford young Americans an opportunity to participate actively in their country's defense program. So this is actually during World War II, during like, war bonds and that sort of thing. So you would, well, I'll show you what you would do. But look at the goobers on the front. They're saving their money to aid in the war bonds. Now, the book itself is like a cardboard book. So we've got these thick pages. So we've got 5 copper pennies, make a nickel, nickel, 2 nickels make a silver dime, and a nickel, 2 dimes and a nickel make a silver. That's confusing. But anyway, it tells you what all you can do when you combine them. But we've got all the little goobers in here. I love the graphics. This is really cute too. When you put your pennies in here and it looks like he's looking at you through his binoculars. And then, like this guy, you put your nickels in there and he's lifting weights. It's really, really cute. I love the graph. Oh, I'm going to start this at $15. I'm just saying. Misty can't math. Misty is not a mathin'. And 10 copper pennies, yada, yada, yada. But it says, no doubt by now you have all heard a lot about a special word. The word we mean is called defense. Defense. And here is why it makes good sense. Defense is like a lock on doors, especially in the time of wars. It's meant to keep all children free from harm and insecurity. Depends on who you ask. And then, so it's just, it's just a little story to help kids learn about saving for the defense fund. We also have the stamps down here as well. If you guys remember those. And the binding clips are metal, which is really nice. But then we got more saving. Look at the little pig. He's standing on a money barrel. He's really cute. The graphics are adorable. And then The picture or the verse is by Genevieve Burke. I don't know who was the illustrator. It doesn't say, but it continues the story on the back. It's Little Willie's. What do their books say? Their book says My Own Savings Book. So they're taking their savings book once they get it all. Could you imagine how heavy this book would be once you get it all filled with nickels, dimes, and quarters and pennies? They're taking it to the Defense Saving Fund so they can give their money to the government. Just give it. Just give it. Give all your money to the government,
That's when that
children.
propaganda started.
Give all your money to the government, children. Just turn it all in.
Talk about a scam.
Yeah. So anyway, it is. I like the graphics on it. So all right. So Minx is in at 15, and let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Yeah. You got to start them early. You got to start them early to give all their money. But I like the little goobers on it. They're just like, look at him. That's what you look like when you're giving your money away. You look like that guy. Anyway, all right, Minx, it is coming to you for $15. Thank you so very much. And I hope you fill it full of pennies, dimes, and nickels.
Here it is. It's in gold tone. It is in phenomenal shape. Now, I got to tell you, while this is only 1¼ inches long, you definitely want to put this on a thicker weight, a jacket, a jean jacket, wool, maybe even a cable knit sweater, but something thicker. You definitely don't want to put this on like a silk or satin, because it really, y'all, it does have some substantial weight to it. Now, behind the pin backing, you may or may not be able to see it, but it is, in fact, yes, Joan Rivers. The nostalgia's real. I know. Amen. God bless that woman. Are we ready? It is her birthday bug. Look at that. Y'all know I had to go for it. I mean, it's a gold tone bug with gorgeous peridot shaded green stones on that. It is in excellent condition. No, this does not fluoresce or glow. And I am going to start it at $20. Okay. So this is part of the birthday bugs. There's a one for every month. Whether you collect, the whole rainbow of them, or peridot happens to be your birth month, or like me, you're just a huge fan of the color green. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got a little pave action here on the wings. Of course, we've got it on the abdomen. You've got a very large round cut on the thorax. And of course, his little eyes. The eyes are a little bit more of a true emerald green to that one. But that is exceptional. I love that. So again, it is Joan Rivers. Let's see here if we can do you have the safety clasp off? Right in there. Thank you, Nikki Moss. Appreciate you. Joan Rivers is stamped right on the inside. I mean, the nostalgia is real on this. It's 20 plus years. I mean, yeah, you would have bought this off of QVC. Isn't that lovely? Is it a B? Oh, I guess you know what, H? I guess it is a B. I didn't really think of that. I just saw bug. So birthday bees. Okay, maybe that softens the edges instead of being like birthday bug, because people think creepy crawlies, but not so much with birthday bee. So it's a birthday bee. This is the peridot. I just loved it because of the color, truth be told. Thank you, Marcy. Appreciate ya. 1¼ inches in that peridot. Joan Rivers. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
Oh, I miss Joan Rivers too.
You know, she always struck me as like a really nice person, but she just didn't take nothing from nobody.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, that's just where I feel like I'm coming into that. Like, I'm super nice. I'm just not here for it anymore. Like, I'm just not. I'm
Yeah.
really not.
I think that comes with age.
You know, it's like your teenage years, you don't care. Right? You're free of that consequence. So you say whatever's on your mind and blah blah blah. And then you like enter into your 20s and your 30s where you're like, oh, you know, I don't have to be like that. I can really, you know, and you kind of grow into not having to be so, I'm gonna say whatever I'm thinking and feeling, right?
Yeah.
But now that I'm going into the 50s, you're just like, actually I am a nice person, but I'm not going to sit here silently and just be like, well,
I'm not going to
whatever.
be a doormat.
No, hell no, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So there it
Yep.
is. All right. Well, thank you so much. We got, what was it? So Marcy, appreciate
26.
you. But Nikki Moss at 26, it's coming to you. Thank you.
Oh, Shannon has a signed book by her.
Ooh.
Oh, I would love that. I loved her. And I loved like her red carpet reviews were always my favorite. And I liked the between her and her and Melissa, her daughter, like they're like
Yeah.
chick. I really like that. I miss her. But yeah, we're in our I'm done era, right? Not keeping my mouth shut. And if I need to say something, I'm gonna say it. That's just what it is.
Well,
Oh,
I think that's why we're talking about this before. I think a lot of it is like, you know, you're told to be like well mannered,
yeah.
you know, to say nothing and to always be respectful. And it's just, you know, I think that there is a lot to be said for that. And I think that if you operate in life inherently being that way, that's one thing. But when you see, you know, injustices and when you see somebody is acting a fool, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta treat them like they're acting. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going outside of your character to treat somebody or to match the energy that they're putting out there. But I think a lot of it is just like like there's too many well-intentioned people that leave too much room for
Yeah.
ignorance to breed.
Oh yeah,
And I
absolutely.
think that's a big problem.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree with that. You can still be respectful and still
Amen, Heather. That's right. Yeah.
yeah, that's absolutely true. And there is a lot of people that need to quit lying. Okay.
And look, sometimes, you know, you're trying to be like respectful and you're speaking above them. Like
Right.
they're not comprehending. Sometimes you gotta speak to them in a way in which they can understand.
Yeah,
Y'all know
absolutely.
what I'm saying.
Yep. Yep. We do. We do. All right. My next thing could be a drum if you wanted it to be. This was also, I had this in my displays, and it is our dear friend Betsy Ross. So it is an assorted chocolates tin. I liked the imagery on it. It's the Pledge of Allegiance because you know Betsy, she made the flag or she sewed the first flag. Now the back of it, you know, isn't the greatest, but are you really going to display this side of it? No, you're not going to. It is a vintage tin. Maybe your Nana had a tin like this and she kept all of her sewing stuff in it. But you can see it was originally an assorted chocolates tin from National Retailer Owned Grocers Incorporated. It is made in the USA, matter of fact, but it's got a great imagery on it. I just had it like sitting up like this, like that, with some, you know, postcards and stuff sitting in front of it. So I am going to start it at $16 if there's any interest in it. You can double duty as a drum. Dinner. Maybe every time you feed your cat, you hit this and your cat's like, I heard my noise. I'm running to get my food. There's just a little bit of surface wear on it. Again, I just leave it how it is. This is the way that I had it displayed in my home. But you could store stuff inside it. The lid does come off. the lid does come off. Because sometimes, you know, you get these tins and you're like, oh, that's really cool. And you cannot get that lid off to save your life. It is stuck on there forever. So you can use this to stash things in as well. Honestly, you could probably, if you've got your patriotic postcards and stuff that you decorate with, just tuck them all inside here and then put it away. Put it away. All right, Nikki is in at 16. Let's go ahead and count Betsy down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Hi, Penny Sue. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Roxanne! You don't have to turn on the red light. You never hear that, Roxanne. I think I've asked you that before. She never hears that from people. Hello, Christine. Oh, Nikki has a just in case of 22, but you don't need a Nikki. Betsy's coming to you for $16. Thank you so much, Nikki. I do appreciate you.
Okay, I got a pizza kit for you. I don't know who it's by,
Hey.
but it very much gives, it's not Holt Howard, but it very much gives like the Holt Howard polka dot pixie vibe to it.
Love that.
Look at that. He is so cute.
Oh,
There's
that might
no
be
chips. No, do what?
Is that might be
Arnart?
Arnart or Tilso. I think it might be Arnart.
I don't know. It's not a bank. It's just a figurine.
Oh, he's so cute, Michael. My goodness.
You know, he's not, there's no chained family. Now, there's no chips or cracks to it. There is some paint loss to the red cold paint down here on his bow tie. Okay. And then this one right here on his rump, that red polka dot is worn off. But otherwise, really good condition. Look at those green eyes.
Oh my God. I've never seen the pig. I've never seen a pig.
I never saw the pig either.
Did you?
Starting him at $18. If anybody is interested, $18. He is 4 3/8 inches tall. 4 3/8 inches tall to the tip of the ear here. But you know, the porcelain itself, excellent condition. But again, we do have, you know, that red cold paint, unfortunately, here on the bottom of his bow tie.
Really cute.
A little polka dot here on his hiney. I don't know if this is supposed to be hair.
I'm think so.
Assuming.
I have never seen the pig. I did not know that these were in existence. You see the skunks, the rabbits, the squirrels.
I know, right? Never have I ever. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Appreciate that.
Ruthie!
So plain on the back. He may have the measles, maybe the chicken pox. Don't know. He clearly didn't get his vaccine.
Oh no.
He's got him. I've got the mumps.
Good golly.
All right, Ruthie's got him at 19. Again, I don't know. He is stamped Japan. He could be like an Arnart. Not sure, but you know, Holt Howard did do some Christmas pixies with the white and then the red and the gold polka dots. I think they did have green eyes, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought he would go, why not have a Christmas pig with your Christmas? It's swine
like
fever.
It weird.
Anyhow, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, he's not, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
He's so cute. So cute. So cute. Ruthie's laying down just in case.
I'm gonna come infect you, Ruthie. Thank you, Kim, for the bid and Ruthie girl. You did not need your just in case. Congratulations at 19. He is coming to you. Thank you, Ruthie.
Very cute. All right, I have another piece that I used to have hanging on my wall. And I meant to Google what this is, and maybe you guys can help me. I just forgot to do it, but it is a piece of ephemera that someone has put in a frame. It has this really weird hanger on it right there. I didn't hang it on the wall. I just kind of leaned it up against stuff. But it says subscriber honor emblem flag, 4th Liberty Loan. So I don't know what this flag means. It means something. It means something for the military. It either means like, I know that there is certain flags that you hang up if you've got a service member in war, or so maybe somebody can Google image this, because I didn't do it. I forgot. But it says here that U.S. Patent Office, then it just says 418, and I cannot read. Edwards and Deutsch Litho, Chicago. Now, I have not taken this out of the frame, so I don't know what it looks like on the back. And the ephemera itself seems a little brittle. And I'm thinking that this might be World War II, but it could be earlier than that. I'm going to start it at $16 if there's any interest in it. And I'm going to do a Google image search on it real quick because I want to know. Hang on. What does this flag mean? It says, it's a 4th Liberty Loan honor emblem, a symbol of patriotic support during World War I. Specifically, the 4th Liberty Loan campaign in 1918. Oh, it does. It says the honor emblem right there, Jilly. But I wanted to know what the significance of this is. So this is World War I era. So again, you can have your whole display. We've got your World War I era flag with your World War I era propaganda, because they're always trying to get some money out of everybody. But yeah, World War I era ephemera, $16 is the starting bid on that. So, all right, if there isn't any interest in this, I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to take it to the antique mall for I about said Halloween again, for my patriotic display, which I've got to work on.
You're stuck on the Halloween.
It's always in my brain, Michael. It's always in my brain.
I got to do a quick measurement. I did not measure these for some reason. 9.5. No, wait, hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I can't think and talk and measure all at the same time.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, Lynn.
Well, Ruthie has a bid of 17. Now Lynn's in at 18. Sorry.
Y'all got to come on. Listen, don't be sleeping out there. Wake up.
I took a bite of my cracker. I thought I was good to not have to talk for a minute. All right. We're going to count. Oh, Ruthie's in at 19. Let's count it down. 20, 19, 18. Thank you, guys. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Ooh, Christine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm going to swallow my cracker. Ooh, you're good, right? What concert are you going to, Lynn? Just in case. Oh, all right. Lynn put in that just in case. So, Lynn, it is coming to you for $25. It's a nice flat thing, too. I can make sure I send it with all your stuff. Thank you so very much, Lynn. I do appreciate it. And thank you, Ruthie, for your bids as well.
All right. I have got a choice. This is a quick claim choice. We're just going to do it in color than anything else. So these, there's two that are from 1908, one that is from 1907. They're absolutely gorgeous lithographs. They measure 12.5 inches long by 10 3/4 inches wide. Okay. These are ready to be mounted. They are currently not. They are from the Gray Litho Company out of New York City. The one lithograph that we have, and that information is right here, if it even focuses, I don't know. This is the only one that we have from 1908, the other two from 1907. Please keep in mind, this particular one does have a tear here, okay? Right here, do you see it? There's one that's larger and one smaller. So this one does have the condition issue.
Metallica.
Here she is. Now, she is unnamed, but she's very much like a Gibson girl. Look at that hat.
Yeah, she's great.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
So there she is. This will be green. No, wait, I'm sorry. I called her red. If you want to call her green, I know what you're talking about. So green dress, red flowers. Isn't she beautiful?
I love her.
So these are, all of them are ready to be framed. None of them are framed, okay? So that will be choice one. She doesn't have a name though. The other two do have a name. The next one, she is a New York, this is 1907, yes, 1907, New York showgirl, and she was a showgirl out of the Hippodrome.
Ooh.
We're going to call her Yellow. Look at that. And again, that information is down here at the bottom. New York showgirl out of the Hippodrome.
I want to be a New York showgirl at the Hippodrome.
Look at that.
Oh, I love her.
Same measurement, again, 12 and a half long, 10 3/4 wide. Aren't these beautiful? Look at that. That's yellow. So there's our first two. And then our third and final, she is our purple lady. This is from the Light Opera Lights. This is Miss Adele Ritchie. Miss Adele is also a murderess.
Ooh.
She killed her husband for cheating on her.
He had it coming.
There's a little Cupid up here with purple flowers. But Miss Adele was a murderer. She killed her husband for cheating on her.
Well,
there it is. Her info.
He had it coming.
Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colors. The paper is like, I wouldn't call it cardstock. It's got some good give to it, but it's not like normal paper. So those are the choices. Purple.
I love.
Yellow. Or red. Or you can call it green. Okay?
Oh, these look so good together.
Aren't they fabulous?
Yes.
And guess what? They're $14 choice.
Oh my gosh.
$14 choice. Quick claim. If you're interested in 1, 2, or 3, just put in the number 45. The number 45. Again, this one does have the tear at the bottom. Red. Yellow, Miss Showgirl from the Hippodrome. Or we have Miss Adele, murderess, opera singer. Those are $14 choice. If anybody was interested, you put in the number 45.
45. 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. I think that these will look amazing all together. And you can get cheap frames if you don't have a Victorian frame. I think just like in an acrylic frame either. Elaine.
Miss Linny, which one would you like? Purple, yellow, or red? Up to you, lady.
I'd get them all. I think the lag is real. No, I think the lag is crazy. Crazy lag today. All right. The purple, and send it to Catherine Young.
Okay. So I am sure she will appreciate that, Elaine. Thank you.
She will. Very, very sweet. Okay. I keep going blurry. I am going to sell some of my beloved soda pop bottles. Now, I like to definitely use these in the summertime for summertime displays. And you're going to get 4 bottles. You're going to get them all. You're going to get them all. Let me show you on my bigger board here. Okay, let's see if we can do this and not break anything. So the tallest one is this knee high, which was bottled by Royal Crown. And this one was bottled in, well, I don't know. It doesn't say on the bottom. But this bottle has that texturing in it or on it. It was a half a quart, a 16-ounce knee high. I particularly love the red and white and blue colored bottles. Those are the ones that I like. But I'm going to go ahead and start this lot. I'm showing you this one, but I'm going to start the whole lot. You're going to get all of them. I'm going to start them at 20 for the lot. Okay, so you're going to get the knee high. That's the tallest one. And then the next tallest one is this Pepsi Cola hits the spot. A great big bottle, and it's got pounce, pounce, pounce. Go get Pepsi for the Pepsi pounce. That was a commercial for Pepsi in the 1950s. This one is really cool, though, too, because it says Pepsi Cola embossed on the glass. This one is bottled in under authority of Pepsi Cola in New York, New York. We do have the Pepsi on the back there. So you'll also get that one. I know some people like to see the bottoms of them too. So I will show you the bottoms. You can tell what that is. So you'll get that one. Then the next red one you're going to get is, oh, so good. And I am including the little sprinkler top. So ladies would put, and men, I guess, but mainly ladies would put these little sprinkler bottle tops on their bottles when they're doing their ironing, so they can sprinkle some water on there. So I will include that in there as well. This one is so good. 7-ounce bottle. It was recognized for quality, bottled in Cleveland, Ohio. So you get that one as well. Oh, so good. And just to add a little variance to it, you're going to get Posties, not to be confused with Post Malone, but Posties Club Soda in the blue. So we're going to add a little blue to this for your summer display. This was manufactured at Posties Beverages in McAdoo, Pennsylvania. Have you ever heard of that, Michael? McAdoo, Pennsylvania?
McAdooty, yeah.
And you're also going to get this little flag. So there you go. You got an instant summer display with all these bottles. And I'll even send you the flag. How about that? Bonus flag. So you get all 4 bottles. My personal favorite one is the Pepsi, because I love that embossment on it. Yeah, everybody's got Coca-Cola bottles. That's a dime a dozen. You give me a Pepsi, because I'm a Pepsi girl. I don't drink Pepsi.
You are not a Pepsi girl.
I don't drink much Pepsi anymore, but I love me Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi over Coke if I had my choice. Okay, it's getting a little heavy, guys. All right, so we've got Vintage Rose in at 20. Thank you so much, Rose. And you're going to get all of them. Now, the condition, they've all been cleaned, but they're a little cloudy on the inside, but it doesn't despair from the displayability of them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count them down. Here we go. You get the whole lot. 20. Joan Crawford's husband was the CEO. I think he was he was like the CEO of Pepsi Cola. And that's when she walked into the boardroom and she said, "Don't mess with me, fellas. This ain't my first time at the rodeo." I'm going to go ahead and count them down. She didn't say that word exactly. She said another word, but I'm not going to.
She did not.
All right, let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We do Joan Crawford. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. I'm going to set these down very ginger. Don't F with me, fellas. And that whole baloney with her daughter was a bunch of baloney. Never happened. I got Joan. See her right there, right behind me? Her daughter was a liar. That's my humble opinion. All right, Vintage Rose, you get all the bottles. All the bottles are coming to you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, I have got a lot. It is 3 pieces. You're going to get all 3 of these books right here. And I am going to start it at $20. So you're going to get all 3. The first, they're all paper doll books, none of which have been cut. They're all from Evergreen Presses, 70s and 80s on this one. So the first one is the antique German bisque. So here is your cover. These all are kind of like watercolor effects, but they're all bisque dolls that were turned into paper dolls. So here, this one is the front and the back. So the doll that has the doll. Then we've got outfits.
Why?
Look at this. I love these. These are great just to collect, to craft with.
Michael, I'll be right back.
Okay, but all of the pages, like I said, nothing has been cut out. These are cut out pages. There's no punching on these. We have some more. Oh, there's more. We have more dolls here in the back. So the wardrobe has switched on us, but we do have additional dolls here in the back with more outfits, the baby doll outfits. More of our Victorian garb. Okay. And then, so that one is the antique German bisque doll, paper doll book. The next book that we have, I had this one before. This is the antique French doll, paper doll shop. Okay. So just like our other one, this one, we've got our French dolls here with a little history about each of the dolls. So we've got the Poupée Modèle, the Jumeau, and the Francois Guisland. Okay, so all 3 incredibly expensive if you were to get the actual dolls with outfits not cut out. And then my favorite is this random page here, which is on the thicker cardstock. This is the one where one of your paper dolls can be at the doll show selling dolls. Look at that. I think that's so cute. There are in the outfits, let's see here. See, there's other little dolls in there that you can cut out and then put on the stand. So that is the French doll, paper doll shop book. And then your third and final are the French doll, paper doll wedding. Okay, so we've got the bride, the groom, and the flower girl and ring bearer. Look at it. So there is your bridal party on the first page. Bride and flower girl, groom and ring bearer. And then, of course, in the subsequential pages, look at that gown. That's fabulous. Okay. Now, this one is, I mean, you've got a variety of different outfits, but on this one, there's a little keepsake box. I love it. And I think, yeah, we have, look at, even a miniature jumping jack. Am I in frame? I cannot see. There he is.
Yeah.
So that is for all 3 of your books. We started at 20, but there's no interest on those. We'll set it to the side and keep it moving.
Oh, shoot. Well, I think those are amazing, and they're getting very expensive to find too when you see them out and about. Okay, Kim, I did. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna start vlogging again on Thursday, and so I wanted to wait and open it. So I'm gonna open it then. But thank you so much for sending it. Okay. Bless my heart. All right. So my next item is you're gonna get both items, and it's also ephemera. Oh gosh darn it, Misty. Hang on, let me erase the price off the back of this. Jeez. Okay. So the first thing you're going to get, this is what it would hold, suckers. It's a Valentine. We're going to pretend that it's not. It's for your patriotic holidays. It's not a Valentine. Okay. It is, it's just really, really cute. So you would pop a sucker in this little insert here, and it would hold a sucker. But we've got a little sailor boy and sailor girl, and it says a love boat and a pop for my Valentine. For not my Valentine, for the 4th of July, for summer. That's what we're going to say. That says, but isn't that so cute? Now on the bottom here, it says all of this stuff. Independent. It tells you what is the ingredients in the sucker that is no longer on it, but it is made in the USA. So in the back, you can see where the little slot is, and that's where you'd stick a sucker. So you could totally put a sucker in there if you wanted to. All right, where you just pop it. This doesn't come with it. You just pop it in Flower Frog and use it in your displays. So you're going to get that, but you're also going to get this book. And I am going to start these at, I'm starting them at $15 for the set. I love things that are like V for victories. This is very World War II era. It was just kind of a propaganda thing. It was the V for victory. And I love that iconography. I don't know why I do. I love it. So this is a paint book or coloring book. It seems more like a coloring book to me. And I don't normally buy coloring books unless the graphics on them are incredible. And this fit the bill for me, but look at the cover of this. I absolutely loved it. It's the Victory Paint Book. It is double-sided, so both sides are really in fair condition for either side. Some of the pages on the inside have been colored in, but the pages on the inside are pretty incredible. This one is a Whitman, and it's from 1942. It's the Victory Paint Book, but we've got Sam and Bob enlisting the army. Settle around, kids, for a nice story. Sam and Bob enlisting the army. The recruits are off to training camp. This kid in the back, maybe he was drafted. I don't know, but he doesn't look too happy about it. And then next, Sally admires Jim's new uniform. So y'all love a man in uniform. Now you can see some of the pages were colored in. Goodbye, Tom, Mary and Polly call. Goodbye. The officer inspects his company and Jack raises a flag. But I mean, it's just a whole Dick salutes his superior officer. Good job, Dick, for saluting. But anyway, the pictures are pretty. Look, the anti-craft crew learn about their guns. Nice little story, right? With the bombs and the guns and all that. Fred and Jack received messages from, I don't know, we got a page coming out. Go back in there, engineers. The engineers just built a new bridge. Couple more little pages. Down he goes. The chute opened. Both boys and girls are ready to serve their country. They buy defense stamps. Olaf belongs to the ski troop.
Of course he does.
I just love that Sarah plays to help entertain the war workers. But it's the cover that did it for me. I really, really like the cover on it. So you're going to get both pieces of ephemera to add to your displays. And I see Nikki is in at 15. So we are going to go ahead and start counting it down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dick and Terry hide their guns behind rocks. You won't see these kind of coloring books today. Let's just say that. All right, Heather jumped in at 16. Heather has a just in case of 25. Judith, oh, Nikki, your 21 was right after the bid end. So Heather, the lot is coming to you for $16. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, I have got what I think is an exceptional piece of ephemera here. I am going to start it off at $30. There is one area of condition that frankly could be solved with a little white glue. We have not repaired it. So it is a Valentine. Okay, it is a German Valentine. Now, when I say a Valentine, I mean this bad boy is 14 inches long.
Wow.
14 inches long, and it is 10 inches high. It is a gatefold. Look at this. So we're going to fold her down here. There's the condition issue. See, the tab is still there, but the glue has dried out on the bottom of the tire. But look at that. Look at that 3D effect to it. Look at the crepe paper on the top of the carriage is still there.
Wow.
Look at that. Here, I'm going to show it to you so that way you can kind of see what you're working with. And there's the rear.
Thank you, Kim.
There's a little pull string here, so you can pull it along.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable, the little pull string.
Look at this. You've got what, 3 passengers? Yes, 3 passengers in there. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that. Whether you displayed it like this or put it into a shadow frame.
And it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. It could be all year.
I love the flowers going around the tires. All of the garland on the inside of the carriage. So again, like I said, right here, the tab is still there on the tire, but it needs to be re-glued.
Mm-hmm.
That's your condition issue.
Wow.
Okay. So again, we are, 14 inches long, 10 inches tall.
That is so
German
old.
Valentine embossed. Ah!
Oh, I love that. That is incredible.
Wait, is this? Actually, there's another, because the honeycomb here, this tab, oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it to you. This tab right here should be glued, so when you open it, the honeycomb drops down on the end.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 2 spots that need glue. Pardon me, y'all. So that honeycomb, it's this tab right back here.
I bet you could get one of those little glue dots. You know what I'm talking about?
Actually, that probably would be, so we do the 2 dots that need it. My apologies, but no interest on that. So we'll set it to the side.
Nope. We got a bid.
Oh, buttermilk. I'm just calling it a day, girl. We're good. Thank you, buttermilk. Appreciate ya.
That is an amazing piece of ephemera. Is there a name?
But no, it's not embossed with the name. Somebody dated it at one point from 1941. It's older than 1941, but that's the only. There's no manufacturer or anything on it.
That's incredible. I love that. Very, very good.
Gorgeous, that's for sure.
Okay.
I mean, the running board. Oh.
Yeah, and that the way that honeycomb, like the top of the car, like the little engine like thing, that's really really cute. I've never seen.
Buttermilk, will you send me your contact information again too? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh wait, she said
That's
was
fine. Okay, cool. Right on. I'm gonna set it to the side. We'll keep it moving.
okay. All right, it wasn't really okay. All right. No deal, no problem. Okay, so my next item is a Puda. Now, at one time, this poodle had puppies, but it didn't come with the puppies. And I think that the seller had a really good idea. They just tied a little ribbon. The ribbons needs to be tied a little bit better. But I think that really hides that, like, it's missing something kind of thing with a little ribbon around it. So I love a dog or a cat or anything with glasses, obviously. So this little snooty pootie has a little like light blue colorations on the ear and a little bit of pink on its mouth and the little glasses. Now you can pop those glasses out if you wanted to paint them a different color, but you can see he's got a little blue underneath his eyes as well. He is stamped Japan on the bottom and he's 8 inches tall, no chips or cracks. So I am going to start him at $16. Oh, you paid, well, Buttermilk says she wants it. It was $30, Buttermilk. It was $30. Oh, wait a minute. Heather, wait.
Listen, it's if it was a mistake, then it's a mistake. I don't want, honestly, girl, if you don't even know what you paid for it, like it's really okay. I would prefer, yeah.
No, she wants it. She wants it. She's going to send you the information.
Okay.
So Buttermilk, just send it to, well, thecultofvintage@yahoo.com. Send him that information. So Heather, you are lagging because I don't think that you were bidding, not unless you were bidding $30. I'm starting it at 16. Starting it at 16 for our poodle. And he's in really, really good condition. He doesn't have any damage or repairs. Like I said, he is missing. They would have had little puppies that would have been like a little chained family. And they disguised that hole being there, which is just the little loop where the puppies go with the ribbon, which I think is actually a really good idea. So there is a close-up look at our glasses wearing poodle. I'm smart. That's what that poodle is saying. I do have it, Buttermilk, but it's just easier if you just go ahead and send it on to Michael so he doesn't have to ask me for it. So if you just send it to him, he'll have it and you won't have to send it again. He'll already have it. All right. We've got our poodle, our 8-inch snooty smarty pants poodle at 16. Again, with the bow. Where my bottles are over here. You add with your patriotic, and you can add your kitsch into all your patriotic theme too, since he kind of matches. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and set our poodle aside, and we'll keep the sale going.
Okay. What do I
Okay.
Okay, let's do a little bit more kitsch. Yeah. This piece is really fun. It just has a made in Japan sticker on it. At one point, somebody got it for 75 cents. Wished it were me. But right? Look at this. It's this little dog salt and pepper shaker.
Oh my goodness.
Is this not darling? He's a little Dalmatian. We do, like I said, 75 cents, somebody. And in Japan. But how is this salt and pepper shaker, you may ask? That's because you take the dog out. Isn't that darling? Back here on the basket are your little holes. And then on the dog, you only have one hole. This dog is in a very provocative pose, I will say that. It has honestly, like, I know this might sound weird, but like how shiny the glaze is, like the feel, it's got like a PY. It's not PY, but just like the quality of the piece is what I'm comparing it to. Mm-hmm. So the dog shaker, I'm starting at $18 if anybody is interested. He comes in at 3 and 3/4 inches when fully assembled. So while it's a salt and pepper shaker, the dog obviously nests inside of the basket. Look at his little foot has punched through the one side. There's no chips, there's no cracks to it. I don't know. There was just something about it. He was so stinking cute. I mean, come on. Obviously, I would display it all together.
Oh yeah.
I
And
think it's
again, the
precious.
colors are so summery on that. I love
That
it.
the blue and the yellow, not I'm wearing green and yellow. I was like, look, well, technically my hat is navy and I'm wearing yellow. So, but it's not a color combination that you see too often. Okay. So again, he's 3 3/4. There's no chips, no cracks. It only has the Japan sticker on the bottom of the basket, nothing on the dog itself. I just thought it was precious. It was unusual. Oh, there is another colorway, red. A red basket with like the yellow fabric coming out of it. All right, Miss Ruthie B is holding it down at 25. Thank you, ladies, for your bids. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. So 20, 19,
Very cute.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't.
Ruthie put in a
And he's
just.
a Dalmatian too, gosh darn it.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen him before. He's really cute.
And there is the bid. And thank you, Miss Karen. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Ruthie girl, you didn't need it because at 25, the set is coming to you. Thank you, lady.
Oh, okay. What are you doing, Misty? All right. So my next item, I'm gonna start at $18. I have a couple of. This is the first one, Nancy Ann storybook dolls. I picked her because I think that she would go really, really nicely with your patriotic holidays or even Christmas time. Now, she does not have her original little head covering. They always had a bow or a head covering of some sort. So she does not have that any longer. And she's got this one rogue curl that needs to be tucked back a little bit. But she is from the 1940s and she is in her little red dress with her little red felt jacket on. And again, you pair this with your patriotic holidays. She's really, really cute. I have started doing my deep dive on Nancy Ann Abbott, who is the creator of, that wasn't actually the name that she was born with, but that she was the creator of the Nancy Ann storybook dolls. So that is a video that I am going to be working on during the month of June. So if you would like that kind of a deep dive, I am going to be doing that. She is one of the earlier ones. She is 5.5 inches tall. She has strong arms and her legs don't move. But she does have her little pinafore underneath and look at her little boots. Now they are painted on, so they're not, you can't take them on or off, but normally they have like little slippers and she's got her little boots. So she's in excellent condition with no damage at all. And I'm going to include the stand with her. So Debbie is in at 18 and let's go ahead. She's in excellent condition, except for that one little rogue hair that you can just tuck behind. So let's go ahead and count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. She looks like she's getting ready to slap somebody. It's Joan. It's me, Joan. But I love the Nancy Ann's. Debbie, I found probably 10 of them last weekend. I was so excited. And Mark was like, "You don't need any more." And I said, "Yes, I do. I need them." All right. So Debbie, you didn't need, well, you're just in case was after the bid end anyway, but you didn't need it. She is coming to you for $18. Thank you so very much. I got another one coming up next. I don't
know what I want to do next. I think I'm going to do a piece of, okay, I'm going to do a piece of McKee glass. Now, let me double check and make sure I'm not making myself out to be a liar. There is, because they do like to hide their hallmark. Okay, no, it is not hallmarked, but it is McKee glass. McKee glass, we really don't hear a lot about. This is an unusual piece. This is, I can't say with certainty that it's amethyst. I know that other people have listed it as amethyst, and how they know, I don't know, maybe it's some product catalog, or to me, I have to say it's a black milk glass because it's just so thick that I'm not comfortable calling it amethyst without being able to see through it. But check out this planter. It's huge. It's a black milk glass or amethyst glass planter by McKee. It is 9 inches long. It is 3 inches tall, 3 inches tall here. And then it's 5 inches, wait, no, okay. It's 5 inches wide. 5 inches wide, 3 inches tall, and 9 inches long. And look at, it's got a lion on it. Roar.
That's incredible. It matches your other little lion that you had earlier.
20s, 30, yeah. Listen, it's got the lion head embossed. Another lion on the other side. Lion head embossed, 4 feet, no chips, no cracks. You know, I am going to start the McKee Art Deco lion off at 20.
Wow.
There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no flea bites to this. You know, whether you use this as a planter, the purple you're seeing is just a reflection of light off of the phone. So again, maybe, I don't know. The glass is so thick.
You hold it up to the light. If you hold it
even
up
if I do, it's just
okay.
No light is coming through on it. So it's black milk glass with everything that I can tell. So, you know, as a planter, sure. I'm not so fussed with using vintage glass as a planter because you don't have like the crazing and whatnot. So you could certainly do that. And that black with like, even if you did like little mint or rosemary with the green bursting out of here on like a kitchen, what do you call it? Windowsill. That would be fabulous. You all know I love the green and black. That would be fabulous. Or you could certainly turn it into like a desk accessory. Whether it's like an office desk, maybe you have a sewing or a crafting desk. And, you know, rather than having like the vase or the traditional pen thing, you could certainly put your pens, your scissors can go in there, your tape measure, your UV flashlight can go in there, and bam, whoa, gracious. I mean, there's still a ton of room in there. You could put sewing notions, maybe you've got threads, bobbins, needles, put it out on a coffee table or an end table, and this is where you put your remotes. Those remotes are just the worst thing in design and decor ever. They're just
we have like
hideous.
5 of them for, you know, everything needs a remote. Like every separate thing needs a remote.
We will be down to 1. Well, technically, I guess that's a lie. We'll have 2 because we'll have 1 for the TV, and then if we hook up like a Blu-ray player to it, we'll have it. But like right now, we have 3.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm just like, I wouldn't just throw them all away.
This will be cool though too. Think of Christmas time. You can use it for your Christmas cards. When you get your Christmas cards in the mail, you can keep them in there. I even think in the kitchen with your cookbooks, like put your cookbooks in there, or children little golden books. I bet would fit in there too.
That's really I wouldn't have even thought of that.
Yeah,
to
your
put
little
those.
books.
I just love it. Look at that.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Kim says, fill it with chocolate chip cookies and wrap it with clear plastic.
Heck yeah, why not? So now that we're doing the full thing, okay. So it is 9 inches long. Okay. 3 inches tall and 5 inches wide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you could definitely, or oh my gosh, that would be really pretty because then you could have the black, the green, and do your violet in there.
That would be pretty.
How pretty would that be? It's just
Violets would
so
be
fun
really
and
pretty.
unusual. This is a great antique though too. Like
Mm-hmm.
a gentleman could definitely use this again for like remotes in his man cave, or if he's got a desk, certainly turn it into
I
like
think
a patty there.
antique bottles would be neat in there too, like medicine,
Oh
like
yeah.
apothecary. Just put a bunch
Mhm.
of bottles in there. So
It's
many
just
uses, right? So many uses.
the lion is very like pensive. It kind of looks like he's smiling, but in real life, he looks kind of sad.
He does. He's like,
He's a sad
get me
lion.
out of the zoo.
All right, Miss Karen. Again, it's McKee glass. No chips or cracks to it. Miss Karen's got it at 25. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, mirror. Bid ends. Look at that. It's a great mirror. It's got the 4 little feeties.
Do lions live in the jungle?
Some do.
Okay, because like, why do they call him the king of the jungle? I always think they're like in Africa and stuff, not in the
Well,
jungle.
aren't there's lions in India though, aren't there too?
I thought they were tigers. I don't know. I just got to thinking, why do they call him king of the jungle? Anyway, we'll figure that out
I
another
don't
time.
know.
We'll figure that out another time. All right.
Thank you, Miss Karen, for the bid. And Nikki Moss girl, almost. Miss Joan D at 33. The McKee Amethyst is coming to you. Congratulations and thank you.
So Kay says that they don't live in the jungle. Why are they called the king of the jungle? Aren't they called the king of the jungle?
They are.
Hmm.
Maybe the
Deep
jungle
thoughts. Deep
birds.
thoughts with Jack Handy.
I don't know.
Remember that? Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. They need to bring that back on Saturday Night Live. That was funny. Okay. I have another Nancy Ann. Now I am going to start her at 20 because she does have her hat. So she isn't missing anything. She doesn't have her little paper wristlet, and she doesn't have her box, but she is complete and she's in excellent condition. And here, oh, her pants are falling down a little bit in the back though. She also I'm including the stand with her. So here she is. She's another little ginger. I love their little faces. So she's got jointed arms. She's also from the 1940s. The way that this stand is around her, it's making her show part of her butt crack. But, well, you got to cover that up, girl. You don't have any underpants on. She just has her little pants, which is really, really cute. I love her little floral printed and striped dress with a little miniature rickrack. Isn't that cute? And she's got a little blue flower in her hair. So I thought that she's still in the colorway that would be good with your patriotic displays. King of the Forest. I don't know. Jack Handy. Okay. So here she is. She's also 5.5 inches tall. Got a little bit of a messed up hair. Let's tuck your hair underneath your hat.
The lion is king of the jungle. No, the lion is the king of the jungle.
You're thinking if I was the king of the forest. That's the king of the forest is Wizard of Oz. But I've always heard it was the king of the jungle. But they don't live. We'll figure we can do a deep dive on another day and figure that one out. But
okay, there we go. In the past, the word jungle was used more broadly to refer to any wild. Listen, little groundhog, you may not be here.
I want to.
You have got to go somewhere. He's
George
left.
George of the jungle, friend to you and me. All right, let's go ahead and count our little girl down. Count me down. All right, Heather's in at 21. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. That groundhog is like, wait till you go to bed, Michael. I'm gonna pop in your window. Watch out for that tree. Oh, remember that the George of the Jungle cartoons? They were, I think they were Hanna-Barbera, but they brought them back. They were from the 60s, but they brought it back in the 80s. And I remember watching them on Saturday mornings, and I loved it. All right, so Debbie had Heather had a just in case of 30, but Debbie had a just in case of 36. So $31, Debbie. She is coming to you. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, what do I want to? You know what? I'll go ahead. I do have another piece of McKee glass. Now, this is okay. So, anyhow, this is McKee glass. It's not marked or anything like that. This actually, well, I mean, I guess a lady could have used it, but it really was originally. This is an antique. It is a shaving cup. Okay, so we've got the McKee. It's the double Trojan horse shaving cup. If you were not familiar, you might have seen this particular sculpt out and about. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. Again, it's got gray with the V's here, almost like that inverted chevron. It's got the, which apparently the chevron is making them come back in design. Why, I don't particularly know, because it's not my, anyhow, not my most favorite thing, but milk glass, the Trojan horse, right? Very masculine to it. It was a shaving cup originally. So again, with like the white, you can build up your own jungle loosely. We're going to start the McKee the shaving cup off at $18. Now, there are two different lots, time periods to which these were made. We've got the original one here, okay? And the way that we know that this is original is not, in fact, by the sculpt. It is by the fact that it does, in fact, fluoresce.
Ooh, I love that look.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So this McKee, the original one, and I mean, this is full on like bright green uranium glow. Look at that. So if you do have that UV collection, this is a really great piece to add into that collection. If not, this again, like with our planter, I think makes a great desk accessory or vanity, bathroom. You know, for the desk, of course, you want to do like your pens, your pencils.
For that.
You can do your scissors on there. You can have something a little bit more top heavy on this because this is a very thick, solid piece of milk glass. It just so happens that this milk glass does fluoresce. McKee glass, most people are going to be more familiar with that because they did make some of the original jadeite and are one of the only two companies whose jadeite does fluoresce.
Yeah.
So that's traditionally where I think more vintage collectors hear the word McKee is in jadeite, but they did make, you know, with the planter, with the shaving cup here, they did make other sculptural pieces. But a lot of them very Art Deco.
And again, this would be very good for your patriotic displays, though, too. They kind of look like they got the little V for victory in there.
You know what? Not, yeah, there's your white. Put your red and your blue with it,
Yep.
100%. They very much have, like the horses have their mane cut in kind of like a very war horse kind of way. Ooh, that's a bit haunted.
Ooh.
So, but bright green, uranium glow on this. No chips, no cracks. The McKee horses, it's 3 5/8 inches tall. 3 5/8 inches tall on that one. Okay. So, like I said, there is another one. I guess a way to really distinguish it is this is like your traditional milk glass, where the one that doesn't glow, it is a little bit more custardy looking. You would think the custard one glowed, but it doesn't. All right, Miss Joan is holding it down at 32. It's the haunted horse ride.
Ooh, yes.
Let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, disco pony, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I didn't say this, but I did use this, and I did clean this. But I used it as a toothbrush holder.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's a
did.
good idea.
I mean, we got to have our toothbrushes in something. But I did clean it out for you.
Susan, you're just in case of 9 is not gonna.
Yes, darling. Unfortunately. That means Miss Joan D at 35. Oh, girl, you're getting both my McKee today.
Woo!
Well, congratulations. And are you a McKee collector? And I'm just now finding out about this. Is that?
Oh, sorry, Susan. Yeah.
But Joan, well, Susan, I appreciate it. But Miss Joan, congratulations and thank you again.
Yay. Buttermilk, you should just come with us to Germany. You just come with us. We're going to Dresden so we can find some Dresden lace.
You better.
I know, right? That would be great. And we are going to be doing vintage shopping every day. So hopefully we'll find something where we're at. But if
buy
you
it all, buy it all.
Want more information, I can send it to you, and I could probably get you a little bit of a discount as well. So let me know if you're interested. We have limited spots that are still available. So let me know. Let me know. All right. Also, Heather, I'm sorry that you're being irritated by the lag. Guess what though, Heather? If you come to virtualantiquemarketplace.com and join my sale at 5, there's no lag. There's no lag. So come on over and join us at 5. Okay. My next item is, I love this so much. I love California pottery. I love Clemenson's pottery. I still am looking for Jane Fonts figurines. They're very hard to find. She was an Olympic swimmer, but then she became a potter. They're very hard pieces to find, but I love them. And so the Clemensons kind of remind me a little bit of Jane Fonts. So this, I'm going to do a Michael, and I'm going to show you the back. Yes, Vintage Rose, Germany, and the Czech Republic Christmas markets. It's going to be, I'm just telling you, I want to travel the world now. Like I'm looking at trips to Thailand, or as I call them, Thailand. I'm looking for, I'm obsessed. There's one that you can go in to all these animal sanctuaries, like the big turtles. And okay, anyway. All right, so I'm going to do a Michael Todd, and I'm going to show you the back of it first. You can see it's hallmarked there with the Clemensons. It's made in California, and it's this cute little 1940s teapot. Actually, this might be 1930s.
Copyright and start charging people.
I know, you should. You should. You can see it's flat, so you actually hang it, and the hanger is up here on the handle. It's actually all hand painted as well, which is really, really nice. So even the little detail of the flowers on the handle are all hand painted, and it's got this little bail movement to it. It's also flat on the bottom, so you can, if you don't want to hang it on the wall, you can set it up. You just kind of have to be a little weird because the handle will want to fall down, but you can set it up if you wanted to as well. And it is all hand painted. And it says, a kitchen bright and a singing kettle make home the place you want to settle. So wouldn't this be cute for like a newlywed or like a housewarming gift for somebody? There's no chips or cracks. There is some crazing. I am going to start it at $25. Oh, Alaska would be great though. That would be a great trip. All right. I love this. See this? It's all hand painted, and you can see it has like where it's painted, it's a little raised up. You can see all the little flower details on the bottom. I just think that it is so. Helen, I'm afraid of the ocean too. I was scared. I about pooped my pants, Helen, flying over the ocean. Michael knows I was very nervous. Because it wasn't the plane crash that would get to me. It's the knowing that I'm going to be in the water. But that was the calmest part of the trip. That was
Oh no.
that
For
was
me, it's I don't need the however many minutes it takes for us to be plummeting to our death to know that we're That's what I don't. We're all going to die,
right.
but I don't need to have 4 minutes of impending doom.
I know. That I think it would be the most the worst part, but like I would survive all of that and I would be in the ocean, and then that's when because I would have an anxiety attack.
Sharks would eat you.
Right, or just the fish. Just the fish alone, just knowing that they're there.
The bluefin tuna would be after.
It would. I'd get harpooned by a swordfish or something like that, you know. But yeah, I know the flying over the ocean was like actually the calmest part. Like it was the smoothest part. Like I don't know why, but it was the smoothest part. Anyway, all right. So Clemenson's, the teapot wall pocket. I'm gonna set it aside. I booked a cruise to Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you. Yeah, I don't think it would take 4 minutes. Well, it would seem like it would take
a girl. I don't know.
a long time.
Several thousand feet in the air. I mean,
no, you
somebody
won't
Google it. How long would it take for a plane to crash at 12,000 feet? Or how many feet do planes fly at?
Oh, I don't know. But no, I couldn't sleep. But I read. It was just a good experience. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not as scared anymore. 35,000. No, yeah, 35,000 says Stephanie.
Okay, so Google. How long would a plane take to crash?
Oh my gosh, Michael!
Flying at 35.
No! Because we don't want to know that.
I do. Look it up. Come on.
You're safer to fly than you are to drive. You know?
Yeah, but with most car accidents, it's like, bam! You know, you don't really have time. A gun.
I mean, unless you're, why are we talking about? But unless you're
Thank you, Mike.
By impact, and then
it's maybe. Have you not seen Yellow Jackets yet?
No, I haven't. Did you watch the Titanic implosion documentary? It is good.
No.
That'd be the way to go. I mean, you know, but like that's immediate. You're like evaporated immediately. Like that's it.
That would be better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do some kitsch. It's a devil pincushion. Look at him and his clear luster. Now his feet have got some. I can't get it off, y'all. I just really can't. So I don't know if it's heat, which is what I think might have happened to it. If it was originally sold. No, Minx, the teapot's still available.
It's still available is $25. Gosh, if I don't break it first.
Yes.
It's $25, Minx. I counted it down. Yeah, I did.
You did. Okay. Well, no, because nobody bid on it.
Oh, right. Right.
So here we go. Devil pincushion. There's this weird, I don't know what this is right here. Okay. Somebody wrote their name on the bottom of them, but Lord knows I can't read it. So devil little pincushion. It does look like a book he's leaning on. Okay. I'm going to start him off at $15 if anybody is interested. You know, whether you collected vintage or antique sewing pins or more like the jewelry stick pins, this would be a great idea to display them in. Or if you just like weird little devilish oddities. Because
if you like the devil. That didn't
sound right. Or you could.
If you like the devil, which sounds horrible, but you know what I mean.
I did show it to Richard.
Yeah. No!
where was it? I don't know where it was, but like I have a scary amount of movies, right?
Oh,
And I used to be, and I've gotten away from it, but I used to be super neurotic about like organizing them by genre. And so I have like these binders, and I was finding the other ones, and I was like, where's my binder of scary movies? Well, last night I found it. And I was like, we should watch a movie.
and Richard was like, Richard's gonna
No,
get
I
out a
got him.
sticker
He just
book.
watched The Village.
He'll just get out a sticker book, his smelly sticker book.
That's right here. I kid you
I'll
not.
always remember that. Like we were talking about.
Misty, it's right here.
Oh my gosh, we were talking about scratch and sniff stickers one night, and then
Yeah.
here comes Richard walking in with his original sticker book, and they still smell.
46 minute. Emmeline, you knew. 47 seconds. 47 seconds does not, if we sat here in silence for 47 seconds, girl, ma'am,
That's a
and
long
knowing
time.
that you were going to die. Oh,
We should do that. Let's sit in silence for. I
for
can't.
47.
I can't do it. That's impossible for me. Oh, my head will explode.
Oh, KB's like, shut up, I'm bidding. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. KB is holding him down at 20. Again, I don't know what it is, but maybe it is the flames of hell. He's escaping them. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get you. Bid
Maybe it feels good seeing you here. 30 seconds and you are out. So KB's holding it down. There's the bid end.
Hi. Thank you, Miss Karen. KB girl. Congratulations and thank you at $20. Devil Pin is coming to you. Thank y'all.
Again, this Clemenson's teapot's $25. If anybody's interested in this, just type teapot. But the Titan documentary, Brooke said there was another one coming out on June 11th, but this one was, I think it was on Hulu. I don't remember where it was on, but it was about the Ocean Gate, the people that went down in the submersible. It was fascinating. I have to say it was pretty interesting. Okay. Kim's flying tomorrow. Well, sorry, Kim. No, I mean, it's going to be fine, Kim. You're going to be fine. You'll be fine. You're fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. All right. My next item is this little guy isn't scared of the sea because he lives on the sea. He's remember Ruthie Newton? Remember we were all big on the Ruthie Newtons a couple of years ago, and I had a collection of them, and he was the last one. He was the only one that I kept. You got one too today?
No, he was just
he does still
randomly lying around. I don't know. I just have the things you're talking about. I know.
Yeah, just everything. So this was the only one that I kept because he is a little sailor. And he is a harder one to find as well. So he does have a little bit of fading on his kerchief. I think at one time it was, whoa, look at that. I'm going to the rave.
How?
He's got some glow in the dark paint. It was a little bit more red at one time, but it's now like a pink. It would have matched his little lips, but he's very, very cute, and he does still squeak. So squeaker alert. Squeaker alert. He does still stand for a display, and I'm going to start him at 20. He is a harder one to find. He's got just a little bit of paint loss on the back. Can you believe that they actually made these for babies? No, babies should not have these. Only grown-ups who like kitschy things. Yeah, this was.
I mean, when you think about it, though, it's kind of a little propaganda-y.
Yeah, they will want babies to chew on these things, I guess.
Oh,
But
I just thought you meant subject matter.
like he's like
What
a
are you talking
visual?
about?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a doll. It's like I guess it'd be like a doll.
Yeah,
He is stamped on the back of his head. Ruthie.
it was just an OG GI Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But you can tell he's Ruthie Newton by the eyes. He's got those kind of Pac-Man-y eyes. So different from a Mobley eye. If you've got the Mobleys and you put these side by side, you can tell them apart. But a lot of times people do get them confused. But he does say Ruthie Newton on the back of his head. All right. You can say at the YMCA. We just need the cowboy, the Native American, the construction worker, and the policeman. We'll have the whole set. I think they actually did have a fireman and a policeman in this. So, all right, we're going to set him aside and we'll keep
The village people weren't very original.
No, they weren't. They really weren't. Sorry.
I'm going to do a bisque baby.
Bisque baby,
Simon
on the stand.
and Helbig. Simon and Helbig. Now she's got, it's faint, but her Germany's her Germany stamp is there, but it's very faint. I don't know that you can see it, but we've got the mold number up here. It seems that it's P16 above there, but it's a Simon and Helbig bisque baby. She's in overall really good condition. There's no chips, there's no cracks to her. Her elastic has been replaced with wire. It's a really easy way if the elastic does come out rather than having to do the elastic, because it can be a little tedious to get the, especially in these tiny little elbow joints. But anyhow, here she is. Look at that face. Ooh, look at that face.
She's adorable.
She is darling. She does need clothes, allegedly.
I like it.
Well, I like to party in the nude, Heather. She is 4.5 inches tall. She is, again, Simon and Helbig, a German bisque doll. We're starting her at only $18. She does have her socks and shoes on. Her socks and shoes on. Gracious. She definitely is the pancake booty. I mean, my word. She's got fresh paved booty. I mean, flat. But yeah. So again, the wire doesn't really hold the baby's arms at all. C'est la vie. But at least they're all together. I forgot my light today. So I'm having to rely on natural light, and I can see the sun is passing.
I like the natural light coming through. It looks really pretty.
Does it?
I like it.
I'm in shadow. There we go. I don't know. But there's our bisque baby. Again, she's 4.5 inches tall. 4.5 inches tall. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Miss Elaine is in at 18. Simon Helbig with her little blue bows. No chips or cracks to the porcelain. You know, she does have signs of age to her, though. Bless. Let's do the countdown. So where am I at? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, well fed, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
I meant to say earlier that I am going to do a giveaway of a t-shirt at the end of the sale today.
She's got her pinkies up too, by the way.
Oh, she does.
Pancake booty bid end. Thank you, Miss Karen Gillette. I'll see you. Good one. Miss Elaine, congratulations and thank you. At 18, she is coming to you. Thank you.
She's a cute one. All right. So I have a little girl, a little naked girl as well. I love these. When I find these, it makes me so happy because they are, I don't know. I just love them. I'm going to also start her at $18. She is made in occupied Japan. And she has, yeah, that is hand painted. So here she is. She's a little nudie girl. I love that she's full figured. And
Oh, yes.
great. And she's got a hand painted vase on the back. She is stamped made in occupied Japan on the bottom. I love that these are very like the way that the pointed toes, they just have a look to them. It's a very, very different than your traditional occupied Japan figural people because they were kind of, some of them could be a little boring, but she is sassy. And I love that. I love, love, love her. She's itty bitty too. She is only just under 2.5 inches.
She's unusual because most of the girls, their hairs are all in updos.
Yeah.
I've never seen one with a down.
Yeah, and she's got like silver hair.
Yeah.
Gray hair.
She's a trend.
So you can see she's got like a little like speck of paint right in the crease of her little hairline right there. I thought, is that something I can get off? No, it's not. It's like a little speck of something that I cannot get off. But yeah, she's very Marilyn Monroe, right? But she was way before Marilyn. Well, she might have been around the time Marilyn Monroe was born in that era. But I love her little pointed toes. All right, Madeline is in at 18. Yeah, it is. You're right, KB. It's the Mocha, Mocco. And they have different poses of these too. They have some that some of the girls are standing up, some of them are sitting down, and they're just different. They're just different. I like them a lot. All right, Ruthie is in at 19, and let's go ahead and count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You could put like a little sprig of something in the little vase if you want to, but I really don't think that you need it. I think that she stands pretty nicely on her own. All right, so I got a good Naked Amy doll. I got a good little Naked Amy doll. I need to bring her to Thursday night sale. All right, so Madeline had a bid of 20. Ruthie came in with a just in case of 24. So she's coming to you, Ruthie, at 21. And guess what, Ruthie? You get free shipping. So thank you so much, Ruthie. She is coming to you. Thank you. Oh, gosh.
Let's do some Victorian realness. She's fabulous. Now, when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, oh, I think that's a shade, but I picked it up and turns out, boys and girls, it is not a shade. It is unmarked, and I do believe that it is Fenton. It is the Cranberry coin dot. Ooh, look at that vase. This was very, this particular shape was very popular for your oil lamp shades. It's not, it's got a base. Okay, there's no chips, there's no cracks to it. Look at that effect. Whoa, whoa. I love it. It is 6 inches tall. 6 inches tall. Okay, again, no chips, no cracks. It is Fenton coin dot. We will start it at $25. I love it.
You could put a battery operated candle and just slip that over it.
Oh my gosh, 100%. Definitely don't be on anything when you look into this, because
trippy.
Wow, it's nutty. It's very sci-fi. I love it. It goes great, especially if you're really into like silver plate. I don't think so, Rose. I didn't try it. I've never had cranberry glow for me, but you never know. I will try it just for you. Now, but it does light up a even brighter purple. Silver plate is what cranberry, whether you like it super shiny or whether you like the patinaed. I really think the patina, I prefer the cranberry with the patina. I don't know. It just has a much more kind of romantic vibe to it. Whereas like the shiny stuff, It's cool. I like it. I can definitely appreciate it. It is more collectible because it's been so well cared for, but I do like the stuff with the patina to it. So again, it is Fenton. It is not marked Fenton. No tips, no cracks. It is 6 inches tall, cranberry opalescent coin dot. But if there's no interest on that, what? We're going to set it to the side or keep it moving.
We got 2 bids.
Oh,
Susan's in at 25 and so is
totally
Lisa.
disregarding you guys. Love it. Tink and Lisa, appreciate you, ladies. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be done. Wait till you guys see the library. Ooh.
Can't wait.
That's right. Soon. Thank you, Miss Karen, for the cranberry coin dot bid end. I appreciate it. Lisa, thank you so much. But Tank, she's gonna get it at $34. Congratulations and thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Michael, I miscounted and I have 1 extra item. So if you want to grab that Mobley or something or that.
Girl, this is the second week in a row.
I know. I'm
No,
like,
this is.
I don't have it written down.
What are you talking about? Are you miscounting again?
Possibly. Maybe I have it on this paper.
Because I still have another item.
No, I have 2. I have in total 3 more items.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
3? Well, girl, you really miscounted. You should have 2.
I know, but I'm adding an extra one because it's just sitting right here. So just pull that Ruthie Newton or something. I don't know if you want to because mine didn't sell. But okay. I have a piece of blue opaline glass. And it's from around the 1870s. So it is antique. It is a shaker. It is a single shaker. But this is like the blue milk glass, the blue opaline glass. And it does have the original shaker lid on it. It is a little dented, but it is there. It still screws on and off nicely. The rims of these were always rough. So it was never really finished on the top because you were using it and you just fill it up and then you'd screw the lid back on. But if you wanted to use this as a little bit of as a little vase, you could do that as well. So you're going to get the blue opaline. And I just had this and I thought, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to sell it with it from a completely different era. But I do like it. It is this piece of restaurant ware. And we've got like these little military symbols and insignias on them. So it's a saucer. I don't have the restaurant ware cup to go with it. It says it is, well, let's look at it together. What does that say? Oscana China, made in Japan. But we do have like the gold tone there, but this kind of fits perfectly on there. So you could use it as a display if you want to, or put your brooches and stuff on here too. But you're going to get both pieces. My gosh, there we go. I'm going to start it at $20. You do get the blue opaline shaker and the little plate.
He says hello.
Hey, Richard.
He's distracting.
Just so distracting. Richard, we showed everybody your sticker books.
Yeah.
I think Richard should do a video and show us his sticker books. I would love that. I would love that. All right, Vintage Rose is in. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't go together, but I just put it together. So it's a marriage. It's a marriage. All right, Vintage Rose is in at 20, and let's go ahead and we'll count it down. We got a Victorian blue opaline glass and the restaurant ware. 20. Oh, yeah, let's do that. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Ah, look at that. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Well, yeah, you could put like the little like toothpick flags. They might fit down in there. Or you could use it for like hat pins. Do you remember back in the day when hat pins were all the rate? Like everybody was collecting the hat pins.
Yeah.
All right, Vintage Rose, it's coming to you for 20. Thank you so very much.
Vintage Rose.
Oh,
Okay.
Vintage Rose, you get my next giveaway.
Hi.
My last giveaway. You're going to get a Vamp button, a Choose Vamp sticker, a Stay Weird sticker, and you're going to get your very own more emotional support pickle charm.
Hi.
All right. Thank you so much.
I am going to sell this because truthfully, I was going to keep it because I really did really like this. But I was like, we just don't have the room. So I have to like, you know. It's the cloisonne ginger jar. Now, I had several pieces of this before. This is part of that same matching collection. A lot of times when we see the cloisonne, it's a tendency to be much more vibrant in the color choices. This one obviously is in my preferred, so it is more in those natural earth tones, though you do still get some pops of color, you know, like the blue there. So it's absolutely gorgeous. It is solid brass. Okay, it's fully enameled, including on the interior of the ginger jar. The unfortunate thing was it got dropped. So what happened was you can see kind of like right here, there's an indentation. And then the enameling, some of the enameling has still held on. Some of it is gone. So we do have the ding to the back here. Okay. The ginger jar, I did not do a measurement. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to, because of the condition issue, I'm going to start it at 20. It's 6¼ inches tall. 6¼ inches tall. But like I said, somebody dropped it, unfortunately, back here. I guess you can maybe see it a little bit better there. But the colorway on this.
On fire, one of the two.
Do what?
Or they tried to light it on fire.
I don't think so. I mean, there's no scorch or burn mark.
Yeah.
That colorway, I'm sorry, but that is just, look at those colors.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That earth tone rather than like, because a lot of times you'll see in this piece, the only really traditional color I see is like this indigo blue here.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see like a lot of the, look at that turquoise, the greens.
I love that green.
Isn't that lovely? All set off on like that. It's kind of like a, almost like a burnt sienna background to it. It's brown, but it's got like a red hue to it. It's absolutely stunning. Going around the neck of the ginger jar, we've got a very traditional Japanese kind of pattern going here. I'm obsessed. I think it's beautiful. We do have the incorporation of black into it also. So again, there's the focus. Like I said, some of the enameling is gone, but what you can see is that, why are you there? There's like almost, how do I want to call it? Like a coloring book effect, if you will. The brass, I don't know, you see like the flower, this is actually brass wire in there that's fused to it. And then the enameling is put into the pockets. So it's just, the artistry behind it is just quite incredible. But yeah, 6¼ inches tall. It is the cloisonne ginger jar. I love it. Who's got it? Nikki's holding it down at 21. Let's do the countdown. Thank you, ladies, for your bids. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and a bid end. It's even enameled on the bottom. Oh, Stephanie's trying to snap. Oh no, Tink is. Oh, but oh math. Thank you, Karen, for the bid. And Tink and Nikki Moss and Miss Joan. Miss Joan is getting it at $36. Congratulations and thank you, Joan. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. I think you're muted, girl.
Okay. So my next piece is also a marriage, but it really does go good together. Now, this teapot I'm going to show you is very whimsical and fun. It is a Westfield art pottery teapot.
Teapot.
And it is of this little biplane. So again, thinking of your summer decor, and yeah, you pour the tea out the little hole here, and the little airman comes out, and that forms the lid. So it doesn't have a diffuser or anything in it like that. But I mean, you could use it if you wanted to, but you're gonna have to use already, diffused tea. But the little airman goes on, and when it has that little lip there, so when you pour it, he stays on. So you're going to get the Westfield Art Pottery teapot. Look, there's his little face and his little aviators and his mustache. All right, and you're also going to get 2 made in Japan Patriotic mugs. One of them does have a little splotch of color loss right there, but everywhere else, they're really, really good. So I'm going to start the bids at $25. You're going to get all 3 pieces. You'll get now this sells it's got a nice resale value on eBay. No damage to the teapot at all. Just one of the mugs has a little color loss. Just turn that around. And then you can, I'm working on a very small space here. If you have a bigger shelf, you can do more with it. But then just stacking your mugs like that. I think the mugs will look cute if you put a little plant in them as well. But it makes just a really fun display, right? And little boys would like to have a tea party too. So this could be like for a little boy tea party. And then you can use the little mugs. That's a nice size for your tea. You can use the mugs to drink out of. So I thought that's really cute. You could also use these little mugs if you're having like a picnic for the 4th of July and plant little flowers in them and use them as centerpieces. Or for your cutlery. You can put your cutlery in that as well if you're having a party with the mugs as well. All right, so we've got Nikki and Vintage Rose is in. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. Vintage Rose has a high bid of 30. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I like that, Mike. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Do you remember the Red Baron and Snoopy? Snoopy couldn't stand that Red Baron. He always wanted to get the Red Baron. And when Snoopy would get mad, I loved that. So that reminds me of the Red Baron, even though his plane is white. But, still kind of reminds me of the Red Baron. All right, so Vintage Rose had a bid of 30. Nikki Moss had a just in case of 46. That's not working on my phone. I do believe that my chat is not working on my phone. So I think that Nikki wins it at 31. My chat is not.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Is that what you see too? Okay.
Yes.
So Nikki, the set is coming to you for $31. Thank you so very much, Nikki.
Okay. Well, I have found a bonus.
Okay.
It is the Vase Studios. Now, I had this before. Nobody bought it. I'll try it again.
Okay.
It's signed. It's incredibly difficult, but I don't even know. It's signed right here. It says LeVay, but it's LeVay Studios. This is an up.
Timothy
Look at that.
LaVey
Look at that. Anton LaVey.
or Anton LaVey. That's run, Richard, run!
Right. Look at that. Look at that.
Gorgeous. It looks like an eyeball.
Right? It's like some kind of bodily organ. What it is, I don't. Is it a
It's a
booby?
spleen.
It's a booby. But it's the Vase Studios.
It's a booby.
It's a booby. It's actually hollow on the interior. It is hand blown. It's quite stunning, I must say. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to start it off at 30. I am.
It's art glass.
Because it's gorgeous. Well, this ain't, not that you can't find, we have some beautiful Chinese paperweights, but it's American-made right here. No, I don't. It's an absolutely gorgeous artisan piece of glass. I mean, there are similar ones because they did do the same color treatment and effect to it, but you know, no two are going to be the same. It is still hand-blown glass. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And second to opalescence, I really do enjoy that carnival glass effect to it, especially when it has a very metallic feel to it.
Yeah, it's giving me Tiffany vibes.
Right? Kind of like the Freville glass.
Yeah,
God,
I know my brain couldn't think of it either.
I wanted to call it LeVay, and I was like, wait a minute, that's what I'm holding. So it's just gorgeous. It is approximately 3.5 inches tall, and then you've got a width or diameter on it at 6 inches. And that's from side to side here, okay? So it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass. Yeah. It's been sitting here on the windowsill. So perfect opportunity for a bonus item to bring it back. Tink, I gotcha at 30. Appreciate you, lady. I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown of Booble Loobies. It's very small booby. All right, let's do it. 20. No offense. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Look at that.
It's so really lovely. Organic.
Tink's keeping it safe. You didn't need it, lady. Sunday bid end.
There we go.
Thank you, Karen. Tink, congratulations at 30. It's coming to you.
Very nice. All right, my last item is, I got excited when I saw it, but it's a dupe. It's vintage, but it looks very much like a Weiss brooch. Weiss did a very similar design, but it's not stamped at all. So I'll show you the back of it first. If it was Weiss, it would be stamped right there. And trust me when I say I looked under a magnifying glass and everything, because I was like, does it say it? Does it say it? Doesn't. It doesn't. So let me hold it the right way. Now on the pin back, it's a little bent. It's a little crooked right there. So I just want you to know that. But this is a beautiful Aurora Borealis brooch. It does shine very, very nicely. And it still is made very, very well. We've got these facets up here on these like pearlized glass stones. So the little facets up at the top, I think, is a nice little added touch. And these beautiful champagne Aurora Borealis stones. So it's just kind of an icon. Yes, Dad found this. Dad did find this, so he did a really good job. I'm going to start it at $18. I wish that the sparkle was picking up on camera, because it does really sparkle really, really nicely. And I love that large center stone with all the little stones around it. It's just really, really, it's really, really pretty. But like I said, the stick on the pin back is a little crooked right there. Now you could straighten it out. I'm just leaving it as it is because I would probably make it worse. But yeah, it's lovely. And it has some weight to it too. All right. Roxanne, I want to be your man. Remember that song? I can't remember who sung that song, but that's a good 80s rap song. All
I'm
right.
too young for that.
But Roxanne, at least I didn't do the police. At least I didn't sing the police song. So that's a little bit different. All right, let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I got that damn Gloria.
Don't you
number.
Don't you
Oh, Gloria.
Michael, why don't you sing to the people the song that you sang to me that would not leave out of my head? Why don't you do that?
Oh no, that wasn't it. Johnny, it's a really swell little pill with the big story to tell. Watch out for what is it? Watch out for fatal infections of the perineum, the skin between the anus and the genital.
Yeah. I was like, oh, gee, thanks, Michael. Now I'm singing that song all day.
Anyway.
Anyway.
And then I summer, oh, ho, ho, Ozempic, you know.
Everybody's getting all of those commercials. It used to be 588-2300 Empire today. Or J.G. Whitworth, I have a curated element, but I need cash now.
Oh, call
Whitworth.
A.G. Whitworth.
Now. Okay, sorry. All right, so Roxanne had a bid of 35. Tink came in with a just in case. Well, Nikki had a just in case of 42. Tink with a just in case of 49. So $43 to Tink. Thank you so much, Tink. Oh, pickled Tink. I had the hardest time finding because it's tickled pink. I can't find. I'm like, no, it's pickled Tink. I figured it out. So thank you so very much. But you guys, yeah, now they're all stuck in everybody's heads.
Oh, are we done? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, hang on a minute. Don't leave, guys, because I got a giveaway. I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away a shirt. So I'm going to give away a virtual antique marketplace
Free
shirt.
Stuff.
Here it is. We got Veronica Vamp, which a lot of people ask me. If you didn't know, Michael helped me start Vamp. He did. He was one of the co-creators. And so Veronica was a combination of Michael and I. So when you see the little pinkies up, you know, that's Michael. That's Michael Todd. And like the glasses and stuff, you know, that the glasses is me. But that's where she came from. But anyway, this is a size extra large. So you don't have to have bought something. I'm going to send it to you just as a way for you to help us advertise and market virtual antique marketplace. If someone sees your shirt and you're like, what's that? And you can tell them what it is. So you don't have to have bought something. I will send it to you. So all you have to do, it's going to be like a quick claim. I'm going to give you a number. I'm going to give you a number. The first person that types in that number will win. So do make sure. Oh, Vintage Rose, I have him on Vamp. You can either send me a message.
You can try to win one right now, though,
You can try to win one right now. So just send me an email, Rose. Just send me an email. And they're to buy them, they're $25. $25. All right. So the first person to put in the number 13. I need to quit using that number 13 because everyone knows that's my favorite number. Tink is just putting down a number.
Oh, Tink, wrong one. Ooh.
I see Lovisa.
So do
Lovisa, I think I do have your information already, but you can send it to me again just in case. Lovisa Wiseman. All right, Lovisa, you are getting the Veronica Vamp t-shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for attending the sale today. Listen,
really appreciate it.
Yeah, don't be sad. I won't be joining Michael soon, but the sales will still continue. I will not be in next Tuesdays because actually we're going down to Indianapolis a day early because I have to be at the hospital at 7 a.m. We're going to stay close to the hospital so we don't have to be there. I don't have to get up any earlier than that. But we really do. Wait, who won the opaline shaker? Oh, that was Vintage Rose. I didn't write you down, but I've got to write that down now, or I will have to rewatch everything later. We do appreciate you guys being here. It's just fun cutting up and being silly sometimes, and we hope that we made you laugh and make you chuckle, and you learn something, or you like looking at the pretty things that we bring to you every week. So we do appreciate you being here. So thank you so very much for coming and showing us support. But please make sure that you are subscribed to Michael's channel, and you can join the sales on Tuesday. I won't be at next Tuesdays, but I will be in the chat or helping him put the numbers on the screen the next, couple weeks after that. I just won't be selling anything. So thank you guys so much. The surgery day is June 11th. It's a week from tomorrow. So thank you guys again so much. I'm going to be going over on Virtual Antique Marketplace probably here in a few minutes. I'm going to go on early. And I moved my selling location. So we're going to see
look at you, woman of mystery.
I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. It's going to be weird because everything that I normally do, I did on the opposite side.
Oh,
see how that goes. So thank you again so much. Don't forget to send your information if you haven't already. Michael, did you have anything to say before we?
No, go check out my video. It just dropped.
Oh yeah. Michael just dropped.
Me proud. That was a pain in the you know what.
Yeah, we'll have to go and watch it. So check out my
highly edited. It's super stylized.
Oh, good.
And we handle dead animals in it.
Oh boy. I gotta finish editing my video. I'm gonna have a video that's gonna go up tomorrow. I gotta finish it. It's another Ireland video. But again, if you are interested in going to Germany, I got a few spots left. I would really love to sell out the trip, but I do have some spots open. And don't forget, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on Enamor Amy's channel. Come and hang out with us on Thursday night. Thank you again to Karen and Kim for popping in and helping us with being our extraordinary mods. We appreciate you so much. But we will see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, and remember, Jardiance is a little pill with a big story to tell.
Bye, guys.